Welcome. Welcome, everyone, to the Right Wing Dice Squad. Here at the Right Wing Dice Squad, we believe that orcs are evil, that gnomes are sneaky, high elves are elitist, and sometimes people are going to make flags and mock you and put you a part of another political alignment that maybe you didn't want. It happens.
Dude, that was like 10 seconds of preparation. Bravo. That's what...
Thank you. Last we left off, our party had rather interestingly and a little surprisingly jumped into a massive rift in the Feywild. This rift that looked to be headed to any number of different planes. As luck would have it, our party found themselves on the Primordial Plane. A plane of lots of life and massive trees, huge mountains, and certainly some savage beasts that they run into. After running into a few of those beasts and dispatching them quite quickly, our party is in relatively good shape, standing in the middle of this forest, surrounded by the carcasses of these raptors. What are you guys doing?
These are clearly non-sentient beings with nothing on them.
Clearly non-sentient beings, correct.
Okay.
Don't have opposable thumbs. They have big claws and giant teeth.
Go ahead, Ricky.
Well, this was, I think, trying to remember. So for Lilith, does she sense any other predators? Because I know that her and Hilda and Bjorn were kind of looking around for predators while Echo mopes and Sparks does his own thing.
Hilda was the one that had detected them
Oh, was she? Okay.
with her beast sense.
Ah, okay.
What are you guys doing?
I'm definitely looking at the raptors for the most otherworldly physical things that they have on them, like maybe their talons or their teeth. Like I want to harvest something to like prove that I fucking went to another plane and
Whack some shit.
murked one of these. Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. Roll an investigation check for me.
Ah, shit. Okay. I had the wrong characters. Yarn. Investigation. 17.
Yeah. The teeth are really gnarly. They are sort of like a bear's teeth, but there's more of a hook to them, and you notice as you're inspecting them on the backside of them, there seems to be, particularly the two massive fangs. All of them are pointy and sharp, definitely a carnivore, but on the fangs, the backside of them is serrated.
Oh, yeah, I definitely want those.
Yep. And then also on each of their feet. So they've got 4 claws total, but on each of their feet they have one massive claw.
Yeah, I'm going to try and harvest all of that.
All right. So I need you to roll a D6 for the claws.
And it's a 3.
What'd you get?
It is, actually.
Yep. So you're able to successfully harvest 3 of the giant hook claws. So I say giant. These things are about 8 inches long total, and they're hooked and curved like almost in a complete U, and very pointy.
Okay.
Anytime Richard wants to stop using weighted virtual dice.
And then go ahead and roll another D6 for the fangs, the serrated fangs.
So that's, sorry, 3 claw, whatever. 3 straight. I'll add
3
it there.
raptor claws.
D6. Roll. That's
Hey,
a-
Adam,
Unfortunately, only able to get one of the serrated teeth. So
Okay.
digging into them, a little bit excited about it. You end up breaking a bunch of them. So on the very last one, you're able to pull it out. And this thing, again, it's about 8 inches long. It's not nearly as curved. This thing, you imagine, could probably be fashioned into a really sweet dagger.
Cool. So 3 replicas.
So while Bjorn is doing that, Sparks looks around, not seeing anything particularly interesting at the time, sits down and starts inspecting that item that he grabbed from near the rift. And he's casting the ritual identify spell.
You got it.
After that, I'll tell you what Echo's doing.
Yeah, it's going to take a minute because he's ritually casting it. So what's Echo doing?
Echo would like to scan get down, scan the soil, scan the trees. He's looking for any signs of arcana, any signs of like wild, natural, primordial magic, maybe flowing in any sort of direction or anything like that.
Okay. Roll an arcana check.
I have advantage on this.
Of course you do.
Whole thing about Rune Knights. 22.
Yes, the place is teeming with magic. Like the whole place seems magic. It's a really strange form of magic. It's almost necrotic magic, but not quite. It's off somehow, but it has a similar feel to it. It's unsettling.
And do I notice any areas that appear to be like a natural current or congruence of
Yeah, it's flowing
magics?
Flowing upriver, and basically from everything that's alive.
All right. So I'm going to relay to the party and be like, not that my ideas have been worth anything, but I do
Still
believe that. Oh, yeah. It's from fucking all the Constitution rolls. I still don't even think I'm a real boy anymore. He's like, but it appears that the evil, awful magics attached to this awful realm are leading upstream.
It's like it's all going there.
Yes. There seems to be a general channel of magic flowing that direction. And I assume that we will need some sort of substantial magic to leave this equally awful realm.
I got to tell you, brother, you have surprised me before, but you have definitely spent a lot of time in that library back home. Okay, so what's everyone else think? Should we go?
Hilda kind of is just very matter of the fact that they need to get back to the material plane. So she's for it.
Lilith is just kind of bouncing around. Okay, let's just go somewhere.
All right, so after Sparks finishes his whatever, Echo's gonna kind of start meandering upstream.
You got it. All right, so as Sparks, as you're inspecting this thing, I guess I don't think I ever really described what it was. You just kind of grabbed it and dashed.
Yep.
So
I don't even know what it looks like. You just said it's an instrument.
it's about,
I am using my second wind real quick.
All right, you got it. So it's about 3.5 feet long. It's sort of cylindrical shaped, almost like a telescope, but instead of being completely solid, there's a bunch of rods that connect one side of it to the other. Inside of that, there's all of these different gears and interconnected gears, and the area where you would expect to see the glass of a telescope, it's just some sort of a stone that is black, and it seems to absorb rather than reflect light. There are markings all over it. What languages do you speak?
Common, Infernal, and Primordial.
Got it. You don't understand any of the markings that are on this thing, but there are markings all over it. It seems like there's definitely signs, and by your nature, by your understanding of mechanical things, this thing obviously experienced a massive catastrophic mechanical failure. Some of the rods are snapped, some of the gears are bent, out of shape. There are pieces of debris, rocks, and stuff that are jammed up into some of the gears. It definitely catastrophic failure on this thing.
Okay.
Yeah, one of the rods is snapped completely in half, and there's this intricate, almost watch-like gearing system that is exposed in the center of whatever this thing is holding. There is a faint bit of magic that seems to be leaving, right? So it's whatever magic was holding this thing together. It's basically failed along with the mechanical failure. And the type of magic is conjuration.
Okay. Does it look okay? First of all, can I tell what it's made out of?
What type of metal? Yeah, roll a investigation check.
That is a 26.
Oh, yeah. Interestingly enough, it's lots of different types of metal. So some of the rods are copper, some of them are titanium, and others are steel. And they seem to be built. There's 8 of these rods that go straight up and down. One of the copper is broken, and one of the titanium rods is broken, but they are they're in a pattern around, right? And the copper rods are directly adjacent from each other. Most of the frame of this thing is made out of some sort of a steel. It's iron mostly, but iron steel.
All right. And does it seem like it is part of a larger mechanism, or like this is one thing that was damaged?
No. It seems like a standalone unit. The bottom part of it, where it's propped up, there's like a tripod that holds it. The tripod also being broken.
All right. Is the magic leaking from any one particular spot, or is it just like generally draining?
From the box that is in the middle that has the exposed watch parts, and from the black lens at the tip of it.
And this was
And
conjuration
it's
magic.
faint. Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
I'm at 21 out of 74 now.
Your health?
Yep.
Okay.
Not great.
No, not great. Echo's not having a great time in these different realms. They suck.
All right. Conjuration. I think that's. Okay. I guess. So Echo actively trying to like prod the party into moving?
I
Yeah,
imagine
as soon as you were done, he pretty much kind of like one of those meter maids that hates their life. Is just like this way, this
along.
way.
All right. So Sparks sort of like cradles it, and he's got his thing, and he's like looking at those little gears in the box to see if there's something that he can repair as he's walking. That's kind of what he's focused. He's like just vaguely following along in the group's footsteps and continuing to see if this is fixable. Or actually, you know what? Does this work? He touches one of the gears and casts mending.
Cool. Yeah, the inside, the box where all the little watch pieces were, the box seals, and from what you could tell as the box was sealing, the little gears are reestablished where they were. The thing that doesn't fix are the copper and the broken titanium rods.
Does it still seem like it's leaking magic, or if it is it leaking at a less rapid pace?
Um, no, it's about the same.
And I'm sorry, so you said they repaired the rods, but not the stones. The stone is also visibly damaged.
The stone is not damaged that you can tell,
Okay.
right? It's again, it seems to absorb light rather than reflect it, so it's kind of hard to see any cracks or anything in it because as you're looking at it, it just looks black.
Okay, so mending repaired the gearbox, but it didn't repair the copper rods and titanium rods.
Correct.
Okay.
And just
All
from
right.
your, from your own mechanical nature, from the things that you can tell, whatever spell was used, whatever magic was used to enchant this, right, it is going away. It will have to be re-enchanted in order to be used again in whatever manner it was supposed to be used for. But its mechanical nature, assuming you can find a way to fix those rods, could still do whatever it's supposed to do that way.
All right. He doesn't have any ore on him right now, so he's just gonna put it back in his bag for now.
Cool.
Was this outside of the portal, or it was like at the portal?
He picked this up before he met the party.
Oh, okay. I don't remember this shit. I'm gonna do a second wind as well. So plus 16.
Matter of fact, Hilda, seeing the party kind of trying to bolster themselves back up, she's going to tell everybody to wait, and she's going to cast healing prayer, or prayer of healing, sorry.
All right. And how much does everybody get back?
Everybody gets back. Everybody gets back 11 health. I'm now at 32 out of 74.
Shit. Did we get a level up?
No, we're still level 7.
Okay.
I can't change Danny's sheet, but she's at full health. So she'd be 44 out of 44. Sparks is 50 out of 59.
Got it. All right. You guys are moving?
Yeah. And Echo is up front. He's going to be doing his best to follow what looks like the natural flow of the Arcana here.
Yeah, say Echo, let me hop on that shoulder. I got an idea.
It's already low enough to the ground.
Just like that personality. Okay, thank you so much. So I hop on his shoulder, and I'm going to continuously be casting Echo. Fuck yeah. All right. I'm going to sit on his shoulder. How far away is... Like, how far... Okay, so we're going upstream, right? We're following the river. How far away is where the river... Like, is it a horizon? Is it all flat? Do we see mountains?
Yeah, you see mountains. So it's
Are we
hard
actually
to...
following the river? I thought we were going towards it.
We're heading upstream now.
Okay.
Yep. So you guys are on about the eastern side of this river, walking through the woods. The woods are pretty dense. Again, there's giant redwoods here, redwood-style trees here. The canopy's pretty thick, but when you can see, and you do remember from when you were in the grass plains area, there is mountains up ahead of you.
And don't forget, the little spider bot is still carrying that stone, broadcasting the message in Primordial.
You got it.
I'm going to cast the Echo, and I'm going to use Echo Avatar. It reads, you can temporarily transfer your consciousness to your Echo. As an action, you can see through your Echo's eyes and hear through its ears. During this time, you are deafened and blinded. You can sustain this effect for up to 10 minutes. You can end it at any time. While your echo is being used in this way, it can be up to 1,000 feet away from you without being destroyed.
Okay.
So I'm going to send him and just keep teleporting him and sprinting forward.
You got it. So what I need from you then is a perception check.
Okay. Hey, one of the few things that... Oh, you bitch! I was about to hit natural 20. 18.
18. Pretty easy to see. So you guys have been walking for about half an hour now. Every time you're able to, you recast your echo and you send him 1,000 feet ahead of you, sprinting. After about half an hour, there is another raptor-like creature. Not exactly the same as what you saw before. Actually, a different color. More of a brownish color. But it appears, and it sees your echo, and it immediately takes a stance where it puts its head down and sort of exposes its neck. And then looks back up at your echo.
It exposes its neck.
It puts its head down and then goes like this.
I'd like to walk up to him gently.
Yep.
Non-hostile.
Yep. When you do, it puts its head down again, exposes its neck again, and then turns around and sort of shakes its head, pointing in a direction, sort of beckoning you to follow it.
I'm going to follow it. Where my echo is.
Yeah. Follow it for about 10 minutes. Your echo disappears.
All right. Yeah, I've got the problem, guys. There's a dinosaur. How far away was it? 1,000 feet away from us?
Yep.
Okay. There's another one of those lizard things, and when I saw him, he put his neck out like this, like he was showing me his weakness. I feel like he wanted to be friends with me, so I followed him. He did not attack me, but I got... he was too long in this state, and I couldn't see anymore.
It's probably a trap and we'll die, but we should go.
Fascinating. And Spark starts running, and Lilith thinks this of someone to play with. Lilith also starts running towards it.
Like sprinting or just like...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Echo's not sprinting. Echo's gonna keep a normal, healthy pace.
I think of this as like, Sparks is like, ooh, investigate. And Lilith's like, friend!
All right, so you guys quickly catch up to where it's at, and it's just standing there looking around. And then as it sees you approach, it sort of gets a little skittish as you guys are running directly at it and starts backing away.
Hi, friends! That's Lilith, by the way.
I would have sent the echo with him.
Okay. So it sees the echo, so it puts its head down, looks, and it starts trotting off.
Lilith is definitely trying to pet it.
Okay. She doesn't quite catch it, but it keeps going. Eventually, it's going the same direction you guys were headed, but at a certain point, it wades into the river, and you can see from where it's wading through the river, it's obviously deep. It gets up to about 3 to 4 feet on this thing's knees, but it just wades through the river and gets to the other side and is looking over at you and just...
I'm assuming it's not too hard for us to follow tracks, right?
Now, you guys catch up pretty quickly.
Okay, so yeah, we'll just keep basically, if they're moving way too quick, then it'll be like an accordion effect.
You said the river at the deepest was about 4 feet?
Yep.
How fast is the water moving?
Roll a survival check.
Can I just stick my arms out like this and say, if you are scared of water, hold on to me? And like
18.
step into the water with my arms out for anybody to like hold on to as support.
It's moving quick, right? So if you laid down, it would probably float you away, but it's not going to knock you off your feet.
Okay. Spiderbot crawls up on Sparks and sort of just clinging on, little baby Yoda style, and then he crosses the river.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna drop the echo, and before we get into the river, I want to take a look, make sure there's nothing, no creatures swimming about. Like,
Roll
is
a
it
perception
murky? Is it
check.
clear? 20.
Yeah, the water's moving. The river, much like what you saw before, is crystal clear. You can see directly into it. There are fish running around that you can see occasionally swim by, but water's moving. You can see rocks and some leaves and stuff floating by, but nothing that looks dangerous.
Okay. Yeah, brother, I am ready when you are.
Yep, and I will walk across.
You got it. So once everyone gets across, uneventful, if a little wet, it starts beating feet sort of northeast. The river generally runs exactly north, but it's now moving away from the river. And not going that quick, going about your guys' walking pace, and just occasionally will peek over its shoulder, make sure you're still there, and nod its head.
Is the Arcana still kind of flowing in the same direction that it's generally going?
You have to roll another Arcana check.
Thank God for advantage. No. Arcana plus 3, 17.
Hard to tell at this point because this whole world is just teeming with it. This creature in front of you definitely has a magic feel to it. It's the first thing that you've seen since you got here that sort of understood you were something other than food or a predator.
Gotcha. All right, then yeah, I'm just gonna keep going with that.
Got it. So eventually, you guys come to this area. You start feeling your footsteps are heavier, and it's hard to tell exactly because of the dense foliage. But you're starting to feel like, oh yeah, we're going uphill now. We're getting some elevation. So every step is starting to be a little bit more taxing.
I forgot to ask this earlier. Does the dinosaur thing react at all to the message coming out of the bot?
No, not at all.
Okay.
The forest starts to thin. You can see mountains ahead. You end up in a valley that looks like it maybe was once cut from a river, but it's just grasslands and bushes now. There's no river. The river's long since dried up. You're just cresting, like you're stepping into this valley, and you turn right around the mountain. And when you get there, you see a beautiful, beautiful castle. Basically, it's dark stone, obsidian looking. It's very shiny. It's gorgeous, and it looks to be built into the side of a volcano. The volcano looks inactive, but yeah, it's certainly it's a built structure in the side of this volcano. The exterior is just stark black contrast to the white snow and the ash-colored rock of the volcano. The sun is just reflecting vividly off of this thing. There are jagged parapets, like claws coming out of this thing. And there are some beasts looking very similar to the one that's following you, but also a few others that seem to be carved in like gargoyle-style statues on this. The beast that you're following is leading you right to the front entrance, and the front entrance you see, it's just a massive grand archway and some sort of mysterious-looking alloy that you can see sparks. It's different from the metals that you've seen. Intricate carvings on the side. Yeah, that's what you guys are approaching.
We are definitely going to die.
I don't think so. This guy seems pretty helpful.
Yeah, as soon as they get to that, like the tunnel, and Sparks sees this intricate drawings and design, he's going to start looking at it, see if he can figure out what they're saying.
Cool. The drawings, right? They're not runes necessarily that are on the side of this archway. They're quite literally pictograph. It's almost like hieroglyphics, and it shows a man reading a book. Shows a man writing. It shows a man studying, maybe casting a few spells, and it just shows him aging. And then at the very top, it shows him with his hands like this, looking up towards the heaven, some sort of a light shining down on him.
So it seems like a knowledge progression.
It's kind of, yeah.
And the individual in the drawings is humanoid, or is it one of the look like the dinosaurs?
Looks human.
Okay.
Looks like you.
Looks human or humanoid?
Human.
Okay.
How far are we from the entrance?
At this point, I'd say 5 feet.
I'm going to send the. So is this like a drawbridge and gate style entrance?
There's no drawbridge, but there is a massive gate that's that basically made out of that whatever that redwood tree is, and the bindings on it are made out of whatever that alloy metal is, and then surrounded is just a smooth obsidian castle.
Okay, I'd like to send up. How high up is the gate?
15.
Or the wall above the gate.
Oh, it's way up high. So this thing is more like Neuschwanstein than a castle wall. It's like a palace castle. Like it's all enclosed into one. There's a roof on it, and there appears to be no windows.
Is the gate closed?
Gate is closed.
I'm gonna teleport the my echo beyond the gate, and then I'm gonna move him directly in and then up, so I can see what's happening on the inside.
Give me a second.
It's all right.
So that one's called Echo Avatar. If you're looking at
Yeah.
the restrictions or whatever.
I'm seeing if you can manifest the echo. You have to be able to see the space. It's so
Yeah,
loud,
there's a
Charles.
gate, right?
It has to be an unoccupied space you can see within 15 feet.
So we're 5 feet of the gate.
Yep. So you're gonna put him at the gate? You can't put him inside.
Can we not see through the gate?
No. Sorry, it's a big door, wooden door.
Oh, okay. Now it's a fucking door. Okay. Son of a bitch.
Sorry if I was unclear.
Alright, that's cool.
How often can you use Echo Avatar? Is that just unlimited?
It's just a feature, yeah. It's just a thing that you can do with it.
Yeah, cool.
It's like as a barbarian totem, if you have eagle, you can just see for 1,000 feet.
So the beast that brought you guys here is just sort of standing at the gate, and then eventually it just sort of zones out, kind of wobbles a little bit, and then looks at you almost in surprise, and then just takes off running.
Was he
Lilith
within
yells out,
5
"Bye,
feet of
friend!"
me as he took off running?
Sure.
He's gonna get crushed.
Fire away.
$13,
Misses.
16.
16 hits.
5 plus 4 plus 11 damage, and he is now immobilized.
Okay. Until when?
Well, his movement speed is 0.
Until when?
More than
Until
likely,
the
it's
start
gonna
of his next turn.
Yeah, start of his next turn.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Anybody else want to do anything to this thing as it's running away?
It just looked freaked out and ran, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just watching.
Yeah. Lilith yelled "bye, friend" and started running away, and Sparks is already knocking on the gate.
All right. So start of his next turn, he sprints some more.
So if he's within 5 feet of me, he's gonna get hit again.
Okay.
Every time
You
this
really
thing
don't-
stands up, you're just whacking him down.
Yeah, I'm fucking. What is he doing? What is this? Lead us into a trap? Nah, it's fine. Whatever. Do I feel threatened by it?
Do you?
I don't know. He kind of just got up. I kind of feel bad about it now.
It
Yeah,
wobbled
sorry. I'll let you go. It's okay. Sorry about your ankles.
It just fucks right off into the woods.
It's like a dog came out of an alley and you kicked it and it like looked at you, you're like, my bad.
All right.
Yeah, like come on. You can't just be running out of alleys.
So, are there any windows that we can see
None.
anywhere in this front thing?
Completely smooth obsidian. Intricate, detailed in places. No windows.
Okay, yeah. So Sparks is just banging on the gate.
How hard
And
is he banging?
How hard is
Oh,
it?
he's excited. He's banging hard. And he's yelling out, he's alternating between common and primordial. Hello, fellow knowledge seeker. We are here to learn stuff. Can we come in?
Nothing. And then
I want to give it. Oh,
the doors open. You
Woo,
can see-
science! And run out. Like,
Yeah, you can see inside. So within here, the obsidian walls, the entire thing is built out of obsidian. Again, beautifully crafted. The archway of the door leads you into this main corridor that's the exact same height and shape of this. You guys are walking through?
Echo's following Sparks. He is much less enthused.
is there anything in the hallway, or is it just flat obsidian?
Flat obsidian. There are little tables that have little statues on them. Statues of creatures, statues of trees, lining the hallway. There are torches on the walls that are certainly magical. They don't. The flame doesn't look natural, but there are magical torches on the walls that are casting this beautiful but really eerie light off the black walls. It's just flickering, casting long shadows on everything, on you and on the different statues that are on the sides of these tables. Tables are made out of that same redwood style wood, but they're just small, simple but beautifully crafted tables.
To sort of describe the scene, picture Sparks as a kid that's been released into an arcade and told that you don't have to pay for any of the machines. He's just like rushing from one table to the next, just looking at everything he can see.
You got it. Every statue that you see is made out of obsidian. There are familiar creatures. There are the birds that you've seen, the featherless birds that you've seen flying around. There's, again, those raptors. There's another one that looks very similar to the raptors, but it's much larger. There are the massive cow-looking things with really long necks. Yeah, it's really interesting.
Are there any humanoid-looking creatures?
None.
Do these all look like creatures that we've seen here? Sorry. Do Sparks see any statues that are
Familiar
could be from
beyond
different
this plane?
realms? Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Everything looks aligned with this place. Outside of the...
Are they-
Yeah, go ahead.
Are they placed in a way that it looks like somebody is trying to show them off? Like, are they ornamental?
Oh,
in
certainly.
particular?
Yeah, they're 100% ornamental.
That don't know if we are walking into a hunter's house. If he is strictly hunting the creatures in this plane, or if he is collecting anything he can get his hands on.
You said they're small, right? They're like sitting on a table. They're not life size.
They're not life size, no.
Yeah.
I do not know, but this all feels obsidious.
Cool. So I guess we reach. Does the hallway end, or?
It does eventually, but you go by a couple doors, smaller than the door that you entered, but still pretty large, still about 8 feet tall. They're all wooden, have that same alloy metal for the
Oh,
handles.
sorry.
and
So
for-
Sparks will knock on every door. Hello, friend.
Got it.
And
Can I-
Every knock
after-
just echoes
and
down the
after-
hallway.
After it, maybe 2 doors can echo like corralling a child at a arcade. Like grab his arms and be like, "Please stop."
I'm with him. We don't know where we are there, Sparks. I know you're excited, but maybe we should observe a little bit of caution here, eh?
And then I want to take the dead fairy out of my bag and be like, "Lack of caution."
The dead fairy's not in your bag. You guys left.
Aw.
Did you stuff him in your
No.
bag, or did you?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
he's
he's in the
folded
bag.
over into a ball in my bag. My bag says "Dead Fairy" quotations Reverie's corpse.
Got it.
Yeah, he's definitely carrying the fairy. Okay, so sorry, what happened when I knocked on the 2 doors?
It reverberated down the hall, and then you got corralled and told, "Fucking stop."
Could I? Well, when I knock on the door, can I try to open it? Does it open?
It's locked.
What's the door made out of?
Wood.
Well, I don't know. It's a fucking obsidian castle. They fucking settled for wooden doors. Gay.
I mean, I did say it.
He's gonna try to open the first door he knocks on.
It doesn't open. It's locked.
Yeah, I'm sorry. He's gonna pick the lock.
I want to
Okay.
stop him from picking the lock for 2 reasons: 1, danger; 2, fucking rude.
But there might be stuff in there.
It's not your stuff.
I'm not gonna take it. I just want to look at it.
I don't feel like this is the one and only place where there is obviously a sentient thing that has created it. Beautiful architecture. I don't really want to ruin our chances of having a conversation or understanding how to get the fuck out of this place by maybe making a nuisance of ourselves when we first arrived.
I do hate this place.
Yup. Not a big fan myself. Although these fangs are pretty cool.
Not as much as I hate myself.
Um, so when Bjorn starts talking about making a nuisance of yourself, Sparks is just looking at you with a completely deadpan expression. Like waiting for further guidance.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to be like, "Follow me. Arms by our sides. Foot in front of another." And I'm going to demonstrate walking with like your hands just like not touching things. And every couple of seconds be like, "Follow me now."
Little robot arm is like sticking out just a little bit.
All right. As you guys make your way further, again, about every 10, 15 feet or so, there's another torch on the wall. And it's relatively well lit in here. So you can see up ahead of you, and you can see soon that the hallway's ending, and it's opening up into a massive chamber. You can see there's lots of stuff in this chamber. Moving ahead.
Yep. I'm
Uh,
just following whatever seems like the natural walk path is where I'm going. And every now and then, like a parent watching a child in a museum that says "Don't touch things," I'm like looking on my shoulder, like,
So after like your fourth or fifth shoulder look and grab, as you like reel Sparks back in, you feel a small tap at your knee, and do you look down?
yeah.
The spider thing is just looking at you with like a nod of not like an understanding. It knows what you're going through. It commiserates with you.
We give what I can only describe as a series of ones and zeros relayed between each other in a nod.
The spider bot and Echo are like this. Echo is the greatest thing the spider bot has found so far to keep Sparks from like blindly rushing into things.
As you move into this vast chamber, immediately your eyes are drawn upward as the ceiling just expands above you. It's a massive dome ceiling, and it looks like the night sky has been replicated on there with stars twinkling and constellations shifting quickly, much quicker than they would at night. But it looks like it's not familiar to what you're seeing on the material plane, but maybe that's what the stars look like here. As you take your eyes off the ceiling, looking around the room, you see countless tomes and scrolls and artifacts piled high on massive bookshelves. And at a desk in the corner, there is a human-looking figure in a black robe. Is basically only his hands exposed. Looking down, writing. And he looks up to you. You can barely see his eyes or his face. You can just see the lower part of his jaw moving in the light that's in here. His cloak covering his face. It has kind of a very pale, almost ashy look to him. Oh, good. You've made it. Lovely. Hopefully my guide was not terribly scary.
Do you mean the giant lizard thing on 2 legs?
Yes, it's a creation. Isn't he wonderful?
I thought he was very helpful, but he got a little scary, and I'm sorry that I hit him, but we'll let him go.
It's no problem. He's not sentient like you.
Fascinating. Sparks runs up to the desk. Lilith is wandering around the room checking acoustics.
Okay.
Hold on. Do you guys hold on. Do you maybe want to wait for Danny? She's supposed to be on for 15 minutes.
Allegedly. You can shoot
Allegedly,
a text
I
real
know.
quick.
Yeah.
Somebody could shoot a feeler text real quick.
Yeah, I'm okay with the feeler text before we continue.
Because if it's a little 15-minute break, that wouldn't be a horrible idea if she's going to hear, because then we can just use the bathroom, and I can check on Bubby, and I can get Nadia. Nadia, you doing good? Thumbs up? All right. You want to say hi to your uncles?
And one random dude.
And one random guy? Maybe. Smart.
Hi.
Hey, sweetheart.
That's your
Hey, Nadia.
Uncle Richard. That's your Uncle Adam. We were just at Universal with him. And then that's the random guy. His name's Ricky.
I didn't know, but thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm in my iPad, guys.
You are on your new iPad.
Let me show you my games I got.
Nadia!
Awesome.
Yeah?
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to see you again, young lady.
What did I have in my game? Oh,
Cool.
I have games.
Fruit
Tell,
Ninja.
tell them what I have.
You have Fruit Ninja and Disney coloring.
Let me show you. I can get on this. Look. No numbers.
Charles, I know she said no numbers, but have you tried Prodigy?
rolling.
Are they funny?
Oh, you're playing dice?
Yep.
I mean, oh wait. Like this.
Hey Charles, have you tried Prodigy Math?
Now you can show them what you've been working on.
Oh, he probably
Ah.
can't.
Put it up here.
Oh.
That's the picture she's currently working on.
Nice.
All right.
Look at her. What happened to her eye?
I see you made her eye crazy colored.
Hey Charles, have you tried Prodigy Math with her?
I don't even know what that is.
It's pretty cool. Just check it out. As far as I can tell, it's like Pokemon with math solving. You make your little creatures, then when you do a battle, you have to solve the math problems, and it escalates through, like all the way through elementary school. Micah's doing like second grade stuff right now.
What's
That's
the deal
cool.
on Danny?
She has not responded.
Yeah, she hasn't responded.
All right,
Into the
we're
group
gonna
chat.
press.
All right.
Cool.
As they are not sentient like you, you probably frightened it.
You frightened me.
Can you
I
turn your
suppose.
mic up just a bit? I can't hear you with this voice because it's supposed to be kind of low.
I suppose that's normal. You're rather large to be frightened.
My experience with the last 2 realms are shitty.
Oh, I see. You're from another plane then.
We are from the material plane, but we were in the Fey Wilds, which is shitty. And now we are here, and it has been proven, no offense, so far, shitty.
None taken, none taken. I understand why sentient beings would be so disappointed with this place. I had hoped, rather, that somehow you were from here and I had been a success, but it seems not.
I assume, then, that you have been trying to make sentient life?
Oh, yeah, a wise one. Yes, that's correct.
I also would be correct in assuming you have been alone for an exuberant amount of time
Oh,
and are
that's-
probably crazy.
the latter part is likely correct. But no, I'm not alone. Not alone in this place.
Wait, do you make stuff? Do you have a laboratory?
Welcome. This here is where I do most of things. I don't call it a laboratory. It's arcanum.
Ooh.
I do like your name better than Sparks's name.
Arcanum's much nicer to say. More correct to the heart of the things that I do.
So sorry, do you work with conjuration magic?
At times, yes.
Check this out. Like pulls out the cylinder thing.
Mm,
It's kind of broken. I found it. But
It
it's
is.
right next to a rift. It looks really cool, huh?
bring it here.
And as he lifts up his hands, you can see his hands are awfully old. They're still fleshy and intact. They're like an old person's hands, really skinny. Every knuckle is clearly visible when he draws his fingers.
Yeah, he brings it over. He sets it down on the desk. This piece was broken, but I fixed it. But these ones I couldn't fix yet. I have to find the right metals.
Fascinating. Is this how you came to my plane?
No. We came through your plane through a rift. This was near the rift, though.
And,
It was a weird rift. It kept cycling through like a lot of planes, and I was interested, so I jumped in, and this guy jumped in, and we came here.
fascinating. What does it mean? I don't know.
Well, I must ask. This is all very cryptic to me. But why did you send the tall lizard to seek us out?
Well, I have many ways of seeing all through the area, looking for my creations and how they're getting on. And I noticed that some of them were not getting on so well, and I saw the strangest creatures, clearly sentient, communicating with each other. I'd hoped that. Well, never mind.
Because I'm Batman. Sorry.
No, it's okay. We're the first sentients you have spoken with in some time. Go ahead.
No,
What
that's
were you
wrong.
hoping?
That's wrong. No. Grumbar is here.
Who is Groombar?
Grumbar, the Lord of the Earth, the ruler of the Primordial Plane, Grumbar.
I take it. I'd like to make a perception check to see if I should if he's offended or something.
Roll an insight check.
Has my ignorance offended him?
The irony of
What is it?
the irony of trying to figure out whether your ignorance offended somebody.
Maybe this guy's just weird, dude. Who knows? Can't really get a clear beat on him.
Sure, the Groombar.
Sparks is definitely judging you.
Well,
Who is Groombar?
what plane are you from then?
We are from the material plane, and I believe in Moradin.
Oh,
the
also,
Soul
we
Forger.
we came here from the Fey Realm too. That one. Oh,
That is
Lilith
not
like, "Yep,
where we
Fey
are
Realm."
from. Oh, they are from there.
Oh, no, I'm from the
They're
material
weird.
plane.
Don't worry about them.
I'm from the material plane. I was in the Fey Realm. She's from the Fey Realm. There's a difference. They're not quite the same. Yeah.
So
Anyways, about this thing.
you're from
Um,
the material plane. You've never heard of Grumbar.
Well, I have.
Have I? I have
roll
some.
a history check.
Since I speak primordial, I assume I've heard of the ruler of the primordial plane. Seems like a
19.
safe assumption.
19. Okay, I would like Reverie to Reverie. Sparks. Whew, almost said Spanks again. Sparks, I need you to roll a history check with advantage.
Okay. History. 24.
Yes, you have heard of Grumbar. Grumbar rules over the Primordial Plane because he was banished to the Primordial Plane by Bahamut.
Ah,
Oh shit. Oh shit.
So he's an evil deity?
He's not a deity. He's
Okay.
a Dawn Titan.
Okay.
Echo is gonna kind of.
Hold on. Danielle said she'll be on in 5 minutes.
All right. Let's do a quick break, and then I'll bring Danny up to speed, and then we'll continue through here. I'm so glad you rolled well on that.
This is a big deal.
I'm so glad you rolled well. All right, let me switch over to.
I have a high, and
Intermission.
this actually works great with my character. I have high.
right, everybody, welcome back.
All right, cool. So do I know what a Dawn Titan is?
One of the very first creatures in existence. There's a bunch
Danny.
of them.
I feel like Danny wasn't filled in on the conversation we just had. Maybe you want to.
She's been checking the acoustics, so she wasn't listening.
That's what I was going to run with.
Really? You don't want to? Okay.
Because her character is it's a huge room, right?
Yes.
Yep, that's what her character's done in every other huge room we've entered.
Okay.
Do I know anything other than just
What I
incredibly
told
old?
you? You know what I told you.
Okay. Well, all I heard was one of the first races in existence, because that's when Richard interrupted and said Danny hadn't heard anything.
The Dawn Titan.
Cool.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, Sparks is trying to like redirect attention down the telescope thingy. You know, you know what this does?
Not entirely. It's not terribly useful for me. It seems to be some sort of a mechanism for creating or viewing other plane, maybe through portals. To be honest, it's not terribly interesting for me. If I needed to go to another plane, I have other capacities for that.
You can get us to the material plane?
Possibly. I don't want you to leave just yet.
I would very much like to leave.
But look at all these books. There's so much stuff you can learn.
I have learned that most realms outside of my realm are shitty.
Quite right you are, quite right you are. As much as I've enjoyed and learned from my time here, I do so desperately wish to return to the material plane.
So why haven't you?
It's complicated.
Is it because you're old?
Yes.
Yeah, so you guys were talking about the Goomba or whatever. I still don't know who that is.
Grumbar, the
Yeah,
ruler
that's what that said.
of the Primordial Plane, yes.
Goomba.
Okay,
Um,
Who is he? Are
is
we going to meet him?
would you like to?
I would not. And then I give like my brother one of those like trust me looks.
I think we're okay. Back to maybe talking about how we can get the fuck out of here.
Right, you've just come, you say. I still am very disappointed that you're not from here. That's okay. There's something that I could use some sentient help with, perhaps. I'm looking for something that's here. Supposedly, it has to be. I'm told it's here. But deep within the Grove of Echoes, into the Obsidian Citadel, within the Fountain of Reflection, there's supposed to be the essence of awakening. It is something that I need for my further studies. Can you retrieve it for me?
What does the essence of awakening do?
But as you see, you look around in this world, and everything in it was created in part by me. The creatures started from nothing and have been slowly evolving. And I wish to make something evolve to a higher life form. Something not just controlled by magic, but something with its own will and its own thoughts, its own dreams, and its own desire to worship.
Can I do an insight check to see if like this guy reminds me of Lester? If I feel like he wants to play God or be worshipped, and that's like his goal.
Yeah.
+1, 19.
Yeah, this guy absolutely has. It feels like he wants to create things to worship something, himself or something else, but certainly to increase his power.
Okay, I would like to pretending basically to have an interest in the arcanas and be like, I followed the natural flow of arcanas to your dark castle structure building thing.
Yes.
There must be tremendous magics in this building.
Oh,
Is the
yeah,
device
no
or
idea.
creations that you use to navigate through different planes protected within this building?
It's not protected. You're almost standing on it there.
He's pointing to the ground, and in the ground you can see there's a teleportation circle that's etched into the obsidian stone.
Oh, I see. But I assume then you being as smart and old and I mention old, that you are the only one who can use said circle.
The only one here, it seems.
Helpful. So just to make sure that my simple programming is able to grasp such complicated tasks, you wish for us to retrieve this item for you, and then you will open a portal and we may return to the material plane.
Quite right, yeah.
Roll a deception check.
Natural 20. I have advantage on it.
Yep.
I have advantage on Arcana, Deception, and Sleight of Hand.
Yep.
Because Rune Knight.
That's quite right. Yeah. Retrieve the essence of awakening. Perhaps it's the secret that I need to. The key
Bev!
to unlock the mystery that is life.
Sorry, where did you say that was again? I got Grove of Echoes and then Obsidian Citadel.
Yes,
And then there's the fountain.
Of reflection.
yes. Your friends are listening. Listen to them.
Do you have, by chance, any sort of navigational maps of rough areas to assist us in assisting you?
Oh no, quite right. I can, of course, commandeer another guide for you to take you to the Citadel. But once you get to the Citadel, I can help you no longer.
Is the Citadel dangerous?
Oh, yes, yes.
Would we be able to rest here before taking upon this journey of arduous intent and nature, of course in your behalf?
I have waited so long. What's another night?
And in your, what I can tell, great generosity by creating such beautiful life forms, would you have any supplies, magics, weapons, or other artifacts collected that you would be willing to barter with?
Yeah, or also, you have a lot of the magic stuff here. Maybe you could bless, imbue a couple of weapons.
I can certainly bless you with a return trip home and not to someplace else that you don't want to go.
How old are you?
Old.
Right, but are we talking? Are you? You look like you're on death's door, but
Oh,
so-
no. My mind sharp.
And that is the greatest of weapons.
Indeed.
How many years old are you?
I couldn't tell you.
Are you older than 99 years old?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest.
You couldn't or wouldn't?
Same difference. Yeah.
Lilith has picked up nothing out of this except for old, and she's now using that as a test word.
What?
I didn't understand any of that, Danny.
Yeah, re-say that?
What? Never mind.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just very
Can
shitty
you hear
audio.
me?
Yeah. That's vaguely better.
Okay. Nothing important. I'm using old as the echo word now.
Got it.
Did so because I'm gonna pull out.
Before you get there,
Oh, go ahead.
she's yelling, "Oh, oh," into the rafters, and he catches his attention. He looks over. He's like,
Oh, you there. I didn't see you before. What is that you're wearing? Come, let me look. Let me see.
he's talking to you, Lilith.
He's talking about your cloak.
Okay, Lilith will turn around and walk near, kind of hesitant, because it's my cloak.
Fascinating. Look at the stars and they shimmer. Where did you find this item?
Here and there.
Oh, you're a tricky one. It seems I may have underestimated who's here. I didn't foresee that the veil of boundless realms would be showing up within my walls.
I'm full of surprises. And I give a big smile.
Oh, as am I. As am I.
Do you have beds or facilities we may use while we sleep for the next 10 hours or so?
You also never answered about the bartering, and you seem interested in at least some of our very cool things.
That's true.
Okay. If you'd like to barter, I will take the shroud and send you home.
Echo, like, immediately puppy dog eye looks to Lilith like we don't have to do anything else. And I hate it here. But also, I'm gonna walk over to Lilith. Can I be like 1 minute? Because it is not my item.
Of course.
I'm gonna walk over to Lilith and be like, Lilith, I fucking hate it here. I hate it here so fucking much. And this is a way that we could leave. However, I am also fairly certain that Mr. Old as Dirt individual here is a horribly evil thing. And serving a horribly evil purpose and master. But again, I really hate it here.
What's
So
the cloak again?
I was pretty busy with the acoustics, but was there another option to get us home? Because I it's mine. And
We
she
could
looks sad.
we can go through the forest of echoes and go to the Obsidian Citadel, which is allegedly dangerous, and then go into the pool of reflection and get the essence of creation to give to him. And I am certain he wants to make sentient life forms to worship and empower himself and his evil god that was banished here for being shitty. Because this is a shitty realm. Hence why I fucking hate it here.
But would you really want to give him like super powerful stuff then? Because then he could just like come to your world, right?
Well, I am suggesting perhaps that we give him your cloak, and then when he opens the portal, we murder him.
Oh, that is much different.
Because he's evil, and we should not let him live.
Do you think he has diamonds?
Do we have this conversation?
Did you come over when I went to go talk to Lilith? I guess would be the question.
I think I'm still on your shoulder, actually.
You technically you are, or at least it was never stated otherwise. So even if I'm whispering, you're right here.
Still am with you, Echo. I must say you're probably right, but it sounds to me what he is trying to acquire is some sort of, he wants to make himself immortal. Now, I don't think anyone should have the capacity to be immortal outside of you. But what is the difference if we acquire this item, come back, he opens the portal, and then we kill him, and then we have two powerful items?
Because in that
Oh,
scenario,
I do like that.
in that scenario, it would require that we stay here longer. And I do not believe that I have properly illustrated that I fucking hate it here.
No, it's true, but you're also a little bit of a curmudgeon since you got that curse put on you, and that's going to pass in the morning. Maybe you should sleep it off and make up your decision.
Maybe you should open Funwire, and then you hear Willa doing a joke. She's just like, maybe you should open Fun File 10111, and I'm mimicking him, and then I want to look at that guy and like, you have diamonds?
Echo under his breath is like, right, I forgot. I will go fuck myself. And he goes, stands back over towards Dude, and he's like, I believe we will get your creation essence stuff after we rest. We are very excited.
Quite right. It's good. Good. Diamonds. Why? Certainly I could pick your diamonds. What kind of diamonds do you want, and what are you offering in trade? The shroud?
I'll think about it. If you could require them while we're on this mission, I'll decide. I'm not sure what kind of diamond. Did they specify? And she's going to look over at her group?
You talking about for the resurrection?
Yeah.
It was just a diamond, but she's also on the Feywild.
Oh.
Sorry, just how that all.
So
unfolds is kinda funny.
Echo will pull out the dead fairy and be like, I believe she's requesting a diamond for some sort of resurrection of this dead fairy.
He is my favorite dead fairy.
He was sentient as well?
Yes, if albeit a little
Very.
lacking in caution. I guess that's how he got where he's at. You have so many interesting things to offer. What do you want for your friend then?
To come to life would be ideal.
I don't know if that's ideal.
Oh, do you know how to do that?
You have created many life forms. I assume that you have some measurable degree of breathing life into things?
In a way, yes. Why don't you leave him with me while you go on your quest, and I'll see what I can do.
Oh, that would be lovely. Echo, give him Rev. I think you would trust him.
I'm just gonna lay Reverie on the desk and like fold his wings over him, like I'm tucking him in. There we go.
Lovely. He's not been dead for too long. That's good. Yes. Down the hall, third door on your right. I'll unlock it for you.
I'd like to pay attention to how he's unlocking it.
He just waved his hand down.
Oh, so it's one of those clap lights kind of things.
And I'm also going to look at him and be like, while still on the subject of bartering, would you have an interest in these? And I want to pull out the 5 rainbow quartz crystals.
I have no use for them.
And I'm going to put them back into my bag, a little defeatist and even more upset about this stupid place. And I'm going to look at him and be like, what would be the price of perhaps your information of a private nature?
Oh, now that is going to cost you dearly.
That is not descriptive.
How badly do you want your friend back?
I am indifferent to the fairy. That is more of an obligation to Lilith.
And how strong is that obligation to you in the moment?
Isn't Lilith standing right there?
Yeah, I'm not being secretive. I don't imagine Lilith thinks that me and her are BFFs. Oh. I do not believe that it is inherently my decision to make, but what are you suggesting? Because from my experience with fey creatures, if it is funny enough, it is acceptable.
That's true. Mirth makes girth, they say.
I have never heard
I'm
that.
cutting out, so I'm only getting part of it.
Basically, he's asking about how badly we want to bring the fairy back versus like perhaps him just having the corpse for whatever reason. And I asked him to explain the reason to see if it's funny enough.
He's trying to sell Reverie's corpse.
For information.
Well, let me ask you this. What information are you looking for?
If you are able to look at, and I kind of want to like get away from the rest of the group. I don't care that my brother's on my shoulder. And I'm going to be like, as you can see, my armor is not ordinary. I believe that part of my soul is trapped or locked in my helmet, and I am incomplete. I need knowledge on where my helmet is located so that I may retrieve it and be complete.
Well, if it's just from the back, like I really should probably know if you're talking about Rev.
It does not concern Reverie at this particular moment.
She completely trusts that. Okay.
Oh, yes. His alloy is from the first dwarves. They fashioned a few items from it, and fewer have remained all these years. What you're seeking is the helm of the Underking. Grimforge's Aegis. forged from the core of the oldest volcano and imbued with unyielding strength of the mountain itself.
That sounds extremely accurate.
Yes.
Do you have any idea of where to get it or how to procure it? I would be more than willing to do what I can for this information.
All you need to do is let me have him.
I want to walk over to Lilith. I'm like, give me one moment to attempt to arrange this deal.
No, quite right. Yeah.
Yeah, brother, as we're walking over to Lilith, I do need to let you know that this is an evil motherfucker, and as much as I did not enjoy Ravery's company, I would hate to condemn him to an eternity in hell for information that we could likely acquire in another area.
If my understanding is correct, we intend to end evil Lester, molester, old subject as soon as we acquire all of the things needed to go to the material realm to help Reverie. I do not understand why I may not also be offered assistance. Or, like, to you, brother, am I not worthy?
It's not that you're not worthy, of course, brother. I love you, and I would put my heart on the line. My literal heart, I would rip it out of my own chest. And simply saying that we should be cautious in the decisions that we are making, as they may have ripples in the future.
Let us see what Lilith thinks. This is an awful plane, and it does not shock me that it requires awful decisions.
Fair point.
And I walk over to Lilith and I want to be like, Lilith, I need to confide some truth in you.
She is staring at you. Okay.
I am incomplete. I am not whole. I do not have my soul. That is perhaps why I am so negative as of late, because this is a unshakable truth. However, for the price of Reverie's already deceased and dead corpse, he may tell me the information for me to retrieve the rest of my soul. And if my understanding is that we plan to, and I get really quiet, murder him after we have procured all of the things that we each individually need, I would very much like this information. I need this information. I need to be real.
Is she thinking or did we lose her?
Danny,
Oh shit, I was talking the whole time.
basically, he's
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Did you hear what what Echo said?
Yeah, so fuck, I have to say all that again. Shut up, D. So, how do we know what he's gonna do with them? Does he really need to, like, because we're gonna be gone for who knows how long, and like he could do anything to his body. And to be fair, it's like 88 or more % probably my fault that he's dead. I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can leave him here.
Well, even if he was going to be resurrected, he is requiring that we leave his corpse here. What is to stop him from simply taking the corpse anyway? If our concern is what he may do when we are not here, then the only alternative solution that I see is offer him the cloak, and when the portal is open, we immediately murder him. However, if we are going to have to leave the corpse with him in reference to a possible resurrection. I do not understand why it is inherently an issue that I get the information that I need to be real, and we still leave his corpse with him and then just kill him and procure everything again after. I do not wish to
Because
sound crass, but reverie
he could
will
just
not
like chop
be
him into
more dead.
pieces. But you could just like chop him up because he's not going to resurrect him. So like, I don't want to tell him I need to say goodbye to him then, and we'll travel with him and kill him upon return.
Wait, say goodbye to who? Reverie?
Yep, I wish to travel with his body to say goodbye if that is your plan, to lie and take him. Otherwise, I think you're being a bit blue, which I have a lot of experience with, and it will pass. It's like 24 hours tops.
Echo's gonna go walk back up to the individual. And he's gonna be like, I believe that we have reached a term of agreement as a party because Lilith is attached to the fairy. She would like the opportunity to properly say goodbye to his corpse before giving it to you. So as a term of this deal, you could give me half of the information or partial information before our journey. And then when we return with your essence of life, we will then turn the corpse and the essence over to you, and you may give us the rest of the information as well as help us get back to the material plane. It will be the completion of all parts of the deal.
This deal is becoming too complicated. You want me to cut the fairy in half and she's going to take part of it? Is that it?
Nope. Give me half the information.
Oh,
We
no,
will
no,
return
absolutely
with the
not.
fairy.
No. You give me half of the fairy. But half of the fairy is no good to me.
Then would you be willing upon our return make the deal with the fairy then, but she may have her goodbyes on our quest?
He's been dead for a while. If she hasn't said her goodbyes, it's not happening now.
Echo tells him he can have the fairy
Lovely.
for the information.
He reaches out his hand to you for a handshake.
I shake his hand.
You got it. There is a tremendous amount of strength in his grip, and his hands are ice cold.
Lovely. What I'll do for the young lady, I'll open the other door.
Did everything drop, or is this just my side?
Just your side, I think.
Yeah, I don't have anything dropping.
What I'll do for the young lady, I'll open the other door across the hall from you. And I'll place the fairy in there for the evening where she can say her goodbyes.
Okay. Echo is waiting.
But he's
Like
gone for now.
And Echo is like, I understand. Now your end of the bargain.
Quite right. Where do I begin? I suppose at the beginning, at the forging of the Aegis. The first king of the dwarves commissioned it. Likely what commissioned your armor as well, that you are made out of. Somebody of great skill must have created that.
Sorry, really quick. Are you guys still like off talking, or is the whole party hearing this part now?
No, I'm still over, like, off talking to him.
Okay.
Because Echo basically did a bad thing.
A little bit.
Echo did a bad thing. But Echo's not in a great headspace. And I rolled, and the dice god said he did a bad thing.
So do
Bjorn-
I cut out, so I don't know what's happened. But as far as Lilith,
As far as anybody else knows, I'm talking to this dude.
Except Bjorn, who heard the whole thing.
Yeah, Bjorn's still on my shoulder.
And didn't try to stop him at all.
Well, he's currently not. Might be accidental RP, but it's RP at this point. Gotta pay attention.
I'm paying attention, but I already said my piece, man.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, it is what it is now. Forging of the Ages, the King of the Dwarves. All right, continue.
Yes, so eventually the first kingdom of the dwarves fell, and it was taken by the Underking himself. Once mortal, once a dwarf, now something else entirely. He used the helm as a symbol of his dominion. There's great power in it, as he found out many times over. Supposedly, it now lies with the Underking himself, deep within the Underdark in the Tomb of Shadows. Where to find that? Well, if I knew, I maybe wouldn't be in this place.
Thank you. We will retire for the night before retrieving your life essence.
Wonderful.
Where's
And
the ferry?
On his desk.
Echo walks away from the desk and is like headed towards the room he opened for us to rest in. He's not even like saying anything to anybody. It's a bit of a walk of shame.
Where is? Before he leaves, where is the Lich in relation to me and the desk?
Where is who?
The old guy.
He's standing by his desk, or sitting at his desk, rather, with the fairy in front of him.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy.
all right. I'm not gonna leave Rob's body. So I was trying to talk. My phone dropped again, so I'll grab him.
You're gonna go grab the fairy
Yeah.
as you
Well,
go up to grab him. Okay, go ahead, quick.
Before she did that, I'd like to cast my echo as far away from me as I can, and yeah, I'm going to try and decapitate the fairy in a foul swoop and take his head with me.
Half the fairy? You're going on the half a fairy deal?
He gave us half the information.
So he gave you all the information he had.
But not all of the information pertaining to it. Feels like a loophole to me.
Yep.
You should appreciate this. You're a lawyer.
All right, so my whole plan is I want to step forward and kind of trip and then like throw shit like to distract him. Like, oh fuck, I slipped. And then and I just want to come down heavy with my spear and decapitate the fairy. He's got a small neck. And as soon as I do that and I have the fairy's hand or head in my hand, I want to teleport to the echo.
Hang on one second.
And here I got my hopes up that I'd be able to play Rev again.
Dude, sorry, it's this or your eternal damnation.
He could do butt stuff to you.
Guys, I gotta take a quick break. I got a minor medical emergency.
Okay, gotcha. Are you gonna do the intermission or keep it where we can see each other?
Up to you. You want the intermission or you want to keep it here?
Yeah, just leave it.
See,
We gotta
yeah,
talk
leave
about
it so we
the
can
thing.
see. Yeah.
All right. Be right back.
So I rolled a basically a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage because my big cursed mopey I hate myself for not being real mood to see if like I would make the deal. And yeah, fucking dice gods are like, yeah, no, Echo wants to be a real boy.
I completely missed what happened. I'm assuming that you made a deal behind my back.
Yeah, so Echo, after hearing all you guys talk, Echo walked up and tried to offer a counter deal that he refused. And then Echo, primarily because of his current state of mind, took the deal and told him he could have the ferry. And he told him all the information. And then Echo went to walk away, and the ferry's still on the desk. Now, none of that was like said out loud. It more just happened. But Bjorn did hear it because he was on my shoulder, and he's my brother. So I have a trust that in him.
Basically, what it looks like to Bjorn is that we are selling Revery's soul for information to gain Echo's soul, and it looks really, really bad, like evil, wicked. So my plan right now is I'm going to decapitate the fairy in hopes of basically like half and half, right? Like, hey,
Because
you get this.
that's what he offered. Leave half the ferry until we complete our task, and then if the plan is to murder him when we get back with this relic and all this stuff, and we're all amped up and ready to do that, then we will kill him and then collect the full remains of Reverie to leave. So basically, he's trying to loophole the deal that the old guy said to delay him having Reverie's body until we get back and kill him. Because ultimately, that's the plan. Is we all know or think this dude's evil, so we can't give him what he wants. So we chose not to kill him now because we want to get the other powerful artifact and then kill him. So now Richard or Bjorn is basically effectively like halving the ferry to delay him being able to do anything till we kill him.
Oh. Actually, completely meta. I don't care anymore. The resurrection spell closes all mortal wounds and restores any missing body parts.
Yeah.
I was assuming if he could bring you back from the dead for like a long time, that you could die in a litany of ways. It has to be able to.
It just depends on the level of spell or power magic used to bring you back. But you could technically resurrect somebody from like if we had just his wing, you could technically resurrect.
I was definitely conflicting lore and thinking like if you chop off the head, then you can't do a resurrection spell anymore.
Yeah, like a vampire, like chop off the head.
Yeah.
As long as you got all the parts, right?
No, you don't need all the parts.
You don't need all the parts. It's like a starfish. As long as you have a part and you have a powerful enough magic, you can bring back whatever the creature was. The missing limbs will regenerate effectively under the magic.
I was gonna ask. I couldn't remember because I don't have my D&D sheet in front of me. But can I polymorph something to look like Reverie?
You have true polymorph, right? Or what's your polymorph?
No, she would just have regular polymorph.
Even with regular polymorph, I think that polymorph, but I don't think it lasts that long.
It lasts for an hour.
Yeah.
But
that might be a way to trick him when we get back.
Well, but here's the question though. So polymorph drops when something reaches 0 HP. So can you polymorph a dead creature?
No.
No, that's fair.
You'd have to have like alter.
Well, wait. I could polymorph a creature that's alive to make it look like just Rev's head, correct? Because or is that incorrect?
No, you could if we like bound it so it wasn't like moving or whatever, or if we rendered it unconscious but stabilized it.
Oh yeah, it specifically says the spell has no effect on a shapeshifter or a creature with 0 hit points. However, it also says that the new form can be any beast.
Yeah.
So you
This
can't
guy is
transform something into Reverend's head. It has to
this
be a
guy is
beast.
basically a demigod. He's gonna see right through any magic.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason he didn't know I was lying before is because I got that nat 20 with the advantage.
Right.
Like I said, Echo 100, like Echo did a bad thing. He did a bad decision, bad mood, bad temper, but he wants his fucking soul. He wants to be a real boy. My understanding
feel like-
is Bjorn's basically trying to loophole the deal he offered to delay it till we decide what we're gonna do when we get it, because we're not gonna give him the essence of life, or we don't plan to actually give that shit to him. So
By the way,
Are the kids sick,
I was waiting.
Charles?
no.
Yeah, all mine are sick. Well,
I'm stuck
everyone
because
but
like
Liam.
I feel like Lilith would not want to give up her new cape because she was so excited about it. Even, but I'm also, especially just to go home because this is just an adventure.
Yeah, ultimately, it's really your fault. It's not Echo's fault. It's your fault.
The hilarious part is like
Echo wants to be a real boy. Echo's tired of being a shell, a metal man. He wants to be a real boy.
All right.
You got some real full alchemist going.
Here's what we're doing,
Yeah.
Bjorn. What you're trying to do is an incredibly complex series of things. The
Which I get
first of
advantage
which,
on because Lilith is also attempting to do something
no,
at the same time.
no.
Fuck.
The first of
All right, what are we
which
doing?
is a deception check to disguise your true intent approaching the table. Go ahead.
Okay. It's a 4.
As you approach, he's, what is it that you would like to do? And he stands up.
Echo does stop walking away, and he's just kind of looking over his shoulder.
Truth be told, I'm a little disappointed in the information you gave. You led us to believe that you would tell us the location of the helmet, and you did not come through on that end. I don't think it's fair that any of us should have to trust you, particularly with carrying on your existence for eternity, if you are not willing to bargain with general information.
You feel the terms of our agreement are unfair, is it?
Not unfair if you had come through on the terms, but you did not. The only fair way I see it is you separate a portion of the ferry, and we will take him with us until such time that we get back and finish the rest of our arrangements.
You know, I
Give
can
us
see.
half the information. We give you half the ferry.
I can see that this arrangement.
Does
that
Lilith
we've
hear this
got-
guy?
Oh, yeah, I imagine he's speaking pretty loud.
I imagine this arrangement for your help is not going to go as I had originally hoped.
I cast the echo and I try and grapple him.
The old man?
Yeah, I'm gonna put the echo behind him, and I want to teleport onto the echo and grapple him.
There is clearly hostile intent as you've approached. To victory, to death, or hasty retreat, roll initiative.
Hey Adam, I didn't want to say anything, but like during this whole discussion they have, Sparks probably just wandered off and is browsing the books. He's like, it's near a shelf.
You're gonna turn around and be like, "Oh God, what happened?"
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly what's gonna happen.
Thank you so much for not being there for the fight, Ricky.
17 for Echo, 16 for Hilda.
I mean, he's still there. He's just not standing at the desk anymore. That's what I wanted to be clear.
Give me. You heard those two, so I can go pee real quick.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Sparks. Sparks is a 14.
Well, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, Adam. I'm certain that you had something fucking dope planned here, but I can't let my boy go to hell, man.
First, I would like to say that I think this is a dope turn of events.
I was excited. Like the best part about this was the Sparks was just waiting until the party got away from this old dude to say, "Hey, wouldn't the essence of awakening maybe bring your friend back?" He just didn't want to say it right in front of the guy, so he just waited until they left the room.
Ricky, can you roll initiative for me?
Yeah, gotcha. Oof, that's not good. Lilith has a
Ricky's
6.
first bad roll.
Bjorn?
Yeah, that's the first bad roll tonight.
19.
Beautiful.
He's a lich, right?
What's the music? Is
It's
the
good.
levels good?
It's probably a little loud for Ricky.
Better?
He shook his head. Yes, we're good.
All right. So the first thing immediately as you approach and go to cast your echo, you see that his form just immediately rises tremendously. His fingers are much longer. His cloak seems to grow with him as it grows out, and in his hand, out of nowhere, appears a massive staff. Looks to be made out of onyx and whatever that wood is.
How big is
Are
he?
we
Is
supposed
he
to be able to see
giant?
the map?
He's a big boy. Yes, I just had to set that stage before I could
Okay.
before
That's
I could
all
show
it is.
you. He's this tall. Oh shit, you can't see him. Hang on.
So, I don't
Nice,
see anything. There we go.
Oh,
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
big
fucking
dude.
cool, man. What a setup, bro. Cool. Now I don't feel so shitty about it. This fight was destined to happen.
Yeah. Yeah. One way or the other.
Maybe not this soon.
One way or the other. So you can see down at the very south part of that map, you see the massive figure. In front of him on the desk is Reveries' corpse. In front of that, you see Bjorn, Lilith standing there, the Echo off to the side, and then heading out the door was Echo and Hilda. Over here, we have Sparks, over at the top side of the map.
Gotcha.
All right. Up first is our Ashen Scholar.
He was a good boy.
Because he rolled extremely well. What the hell are his spells?
He just doesn't have any, so
He just snaps his fingers. I knew it would come to this. And you see a thing appear around him. Just a magic that almost looks like an onyx reflection just appears around him. And then he will bonus action. Go up to a higher area of his platform and look down on you all. All right, that's going to be his turn. Up next is Bjorn. You're right here.
Yeah. Where's my echo? Okay. I am going to put the echo on him and start stabbing. Okay, so since I have this spear, I don't really know how to. Is it just? Yeah, it's a martial weapon, so +7 to hit. Okay, so +7 to hit. $24, 20, 17,
How many times are you hitting?
17. No, 24. 24. Shit. I only have 3 up now. Hitting him 4 times.
How are you hitting him 4 times?
I am using double attack, and then I am going to use what's it called?
Action
Unleash
search?
Incarnation.
Yeah.
Unleash Incarnation should give you 1 more attack.
One through the echo.
So there should be 3 attacks.
Correct.
Okay, hold on. Okay, right. So 3. So the lowest I rolled was a 17, and then the rest were in the 20s.
17 does not hit.
So that's 3 hits or 2 hits.
2 hits,
and then
yeah.
I'm going to use action surge, and I'm going to hit him 3 more times.
Okay.
And this is with the spear, so it's a magic weapon, right?
Yes.
Yep.
18, 21.
18
21.
just hits. Yep.
Okay, so 5 total hits.
Hang on. Yeah, I think you can do that. Because it just says whenever you take the attack action.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Okay. So 5 total hits. I don't know. Is it just the same damage? Like, I don't.
Yeah, it's the same
I
damage
didn't
as you
get
do.
the. Okay,
No, the
so
spear.
Oh, the spear?
The spear's a
Gotcha.
magic weapon to do additional damage. The one that Danny picked up, you gave her.
Give me a second.
just +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls with this magic weapon. Okay.
Yep.
So it'll be +8 to hit then, not +7.
Yeah, so that 17 should have hit.
Should be an 18.
Should have been an 18, so that should be 6 hits.
Okay. And it's a
then-
spear. Your damage roll is going to be different.
Yeah, it'll be a D6. I think. But I don't know. I don't ever use spears, to be honest.
My maul is 2d6 plus 4.
It's 1d6, yeah.
Yeah, spear's 1d6.
But if you're
1d6.
using it two-handed, it's a 1d8.
Yeah, because it's a versatile weapon.
1d8 plus 4.
Yep.
So it'll be +5 because it's +1 damage rolls too.
Yes.
So we will roll how many? 3, 4, 5, 6.
68.
And then plus.
That's 24.
No,
I'm sorry,
because
plus
it's 5.
30.
So
Plus
plus
30,
30. Yeah.
All right,
So-
we got,
68 plus 30.
4, 8, 5, 8, 6. 4, 8, 5, 8, 6. I'm gonna re-roll this one real quick. D8. That's a 3. So 34 damage.
So 64 total damage.
Unless that
plus
shield thingy does stuff.
6 times 5 is 30, so it'll be 64 damage.
Woo! With a flurry of blows, your echo runs up to him and just starts stabbing in an insanely fast speed. Each one finding hold, finding purchase, stabbing into its dark cloak and seeing the pain in its eyes. Is that your turn?
That's it.
That was cool. I just picture like a Spartan over his shield, just like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Dope.
At the end of your turn, he is going to look down at you, who has caused him so much pain.
The echo.
No, at you.
Yeah, he's
'Cause
definitely
it's-
smart enough to know what an echo is.
Like a purple glass glowing thing. Totally real.
Dirty 20 to hit.
Hits.
So out of his eyes comes this like ray of dark energy, slaps right into your chest. You take 13 cold damage.
What do I have right now for HP? I didn't adjust it.
You.
I got
The
you.
prayer of healing got 11 back on top of whatever your.
So I should be 57.
Yes, you are at
Okay,
57. Down to
7
40.
minus 13.
Yes.
Okay.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, as his icy
Come on,
gaze
baby.
slaps you.
18.
Yeah, sorry, I said Constitution, but I meant Intelligence. So what? Use the same roll, but just add your Intelligence modifier instead.
So it'll be 16.
Whatever the effect was, you feel slow for a moment, but you shake it off. Okay. That's the end of your turn. Up next is Echo.
I'm gonna
Music's
activate.
gone.
No, it's still there, just quieter. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and activate my last Giant's Might. Run up to him.
What's your speed?
30, so 60 feet.
Almost.
Okay. My brother and the Echo are within 5 feet of me right now.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to hold an action for if he happens to come near or past me before my next turn. To
You got it.
swing at him.
What action? Okay, you're holding an attack action. Got it.
Yeah, I'm holding an attack action for if he tries to go past me or enters into range.
You got it.
That's my turn.
Up next is Hilda. All the way back here.
Hilda's going to move up 30 feet. Then as a bonus action, she's going to Misty Step. She's going to use her Channel Divinity to put Vow of Enmity on the enemy. So she has advantage on attack rolls against it for 1 minute until it drops to 0 HP or falls unconscious. And she's going to take 2 attacks.
That's a bonus action. She can't do that.
She misty stepped.
Yep.
Your authorize your channel divinity. If you like, you can use channel divinity.
Yep.
Vow of Enmity is as a bonus action. You can utter a vow.
Okay. It was the condensed version
Fair enough.
on the iPad. So I'll have to individually click on her stuff. So she's just taking the 2 attacks.
Do it.
First one is a 17.
17 does not hit.
Second one is a 16.
Also does not hit.
All right. That is her turn.
Okay. Up next, I have Sparks.
If Sparks moves over to that gray bookshelf in front of him, will he be within 30 feet of the guy?
I don't know, man. Count it.
I can't. Let's see. There.
There's a glare from the whatever the light is.
Oh.
10, 15. 20.
Yeah, if he's right next to the bookshelf, right in front of the bookshelf.
Okay, so he wants to move to the bookshelf so that he's just looking out. Like he wants to basically hide everything but his head behind it so he can still see the guy, but he's like 3/4 cover at the end of his turn. But he is going to cast Witch Bolt
Okay.
at him. And he is going to...
Does he have to make a saving throw? How's this work?
No, it's an attack. He's going to use his last Flash of Genius to add a d4 to it. Damn it. It's a 15, it misses.
Got it. So this, you're still concentrating on the spell though, right? So it just doesn't hit this time.
No, I think it has to hit the first time. Pretty sure that's the way the spell works.
How's it read?
Make
Doesn't
a
say
ranged, make a ranged spell attack against that creature. On a hit, the target takes the damage, and on each of your turns for the duration, you can use your action to deal the damage. So if you miss with the first one, it just misses.
I don't think so.
Because it says and, like it's a secondary function.
Yeah. On hit, and each of your turns for the duration, you can use your action to deal 1d12 lightning damage to the target automatically. Spell ends if you use your action to do anything else. Spell also ends if the target is ever outside of your spell's range or has total cover from you.
Because it's a concentration spell. It's like if you do the call lightning or the stuff like that, you're conjuring this spell for whatever the duration is. So you missed, but that doesn't take away from the duration of the concentration spell you just cast.
I always thought it was a condition precedent that you had to actually hit it the first try. Cool. That's way better then. Now I wish I hadn't used my Flash of Genius, because if I had known that, I wouldn't have used it. But oh well. Okay, yeah. So that's what he's doing. He's concentrating, and then so he's just kind of like chilling behind that bookshelf with his head out, so he can keep this guy in visible range, but try to get his 3/4 cover. He instructs his spider bot to run up and try to attack. It's got 40 feet of movement, so I think it can get there.
Almost. Not quite.
Can't quite make it?
No.
Okay. If it can't quite make it, he's going to tell it to use the dash action to get up to it. Cool. EOT.
Lilith.
Where am I on the map?
You're right next to Rev's body. Yeah.
So not next to Rev's body. Okay.
Well, I mean, closest to it.
I'll shoot magic missile.
Oof, good choice.
At what level, Danny?
Because that
Shit,
dictates
my
how
soul
many.
just fell.
That dictates how many missiles you get.
One more die. Three. I'll shoot it at level 3.
Are you home, or am I still doing your sheet for you?
If you can fill it out for me.
Yep. So you cast magic missile at level 3. Oh, it won't actually let me fill it out for you. I can just look and see what it does.
That's
Sorry.
fine. I'll just have to push it off. That's fine. I'm about to be home.
How many D4 is that with level 3?
For level 3, you get one more dart for each level, so she gets 5 darts.
5 darts. So 5 D4?
Yep.
If someone can roll for me.
Adam, DM rolling, because I know this is a contentious thing. For magic missile, is it +1 to each of the darts, or is it 1d4, or is it 3d4 +1?
No, I think it's a D4. It's a +1 to each of the darts.
Yeah, because you can send them to
That's what I
different. You
thought.
can send them to different targets
Yeah.
Different for whatever reason. Different DMs rule on that differently.
Whatever.
because they view it as one action. But
Is
I
there
mean,
4 D4s?
5d4s. She casts at the 3rd level.
So +5 to whatever the total damage is.
Oh, you're rolling
12 plus 5.
17.
Yep. So 17 darts fly out from Lilith and go smacking into this guy.
And to be clear, none of this has had any effect on his little reflective shield that he conjured, right?
No. No. Is that your turn, Lilith?
Yes.
Got it. He is up next.
You've already given me his body. Let me show you what I intend to do with it.
He points over at Reveries' corpse, and the wings flutter, and not a very nice look on Reveries' face, but he begins to fly.
Lilith, do you want to try to counterspell this?
Don't
It
meta.
is on your. It's on her sheet. She's not looking at her sheet.
She knows what she's got.
Okay.
It's already done.
Danny, are you there?
He's going to...
Danny?
She
I
might-
said, no, I did say that. I was saying, if that's a reaction I can use, if he announced he was going to do something with the body, then yes, I would.
Too late. It's done. And then he Misty
What?
stepped. He Misty stepped away.
So it's too late because she was accidentally muted. Got it.
Yes. And because you're trying to meta and play other
I'm not-
people's characters. It's fine. We're moving on. So he used that. Action, bonus action. He Misty stepped away, so there's no attacks of
Attacks.
opportunity. That is his turn. Up next is Bjorn.
Yeah, I don't know any better. I'm gonna attack him again.
You're going to run up to him and attack him?
No, through the echo.
I'm gonna say 3. Why did I do it? Okay. So you did it. You were talking a lot.
Not the fairy.
You have to be. He's keeping you within range of the echo.
Yeah, because you're...
Okay.
In order to manifest your echo, it's 15 feet, right? In front of you?
No, he can be further than that. I just have to end the round within 15 feet of him.
Well, you have to manifest him again. When you manifest him, he can be 15. You can manifest him 15 feet in front of you, correct?
And then you can move him up to 30 feet until he's destroyed.
Why do I have to manifest him again?
Because your guy moved. The guy moved.
Oh, derp. The fucking wraith moved. I understand. I'm retarded. Sorry, it's all kind of gray. I thought I was looking at... Okay.
That's a shitty glare.
Yeah. Just in front of... Yeah.
Let me see what I can do about the glare. Give me a second.
It's just the colors, dude. The glare doesn't look bad. Oh, yeah, it does. I thought that was like spray paint.
I was gonna say, if you shift everything like 5 squares north, the glare will pretty much be out of the glare.
Sorry, I was going in and out of the signal, but I'm at home now, so we should be good.
Sweet.
All right, solid.
All right, it's a little bit better.
So my echo didn't disappear. I just had to move him again.
Yes, because
Okay,
the
all right.
dude moved.
Gotcha. Okay, so he's there, and I'm gonna start swanging.
Do it.
And now Danny can hear us again.
22, 25, 18.
Yeah, 3 hits.
Cool. D8.
Be 3d8 plus 15.
So it's 8, and then let me re-roll those two. Damn it.
Nadia.
Alright, there we go. 17 plus 15, 22.
22 damage.
32.
Or 32.
Spear just stabbing into him from your echo. Definitely doing some damage. He's looks like he's really not enjoying this. And end of your turn.
Yes.
Hilda.
Echo went before Hilda last time.
Yes, I'm sorry. I marked off you already. I apologize. Go ahead, Echo.
He's just going to run up to him. Take 2 attacks.
Do it.
26.
Yes.
22.
Yes.
And 28 magical slashing damage.
As your giant sword just carves through his onyx-colored cape, you can feel it crunching flesh and bone underneath. He definitely didn't like that. Is that your turn?
That is my turn, yes.
End of your turn, he looks down at you with his cold, calculating eyes. And what is... It's +7.
No TV
Yes.
like that. Daddy.
23.
23 hits.
I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
He also gets hit.
Oh, because Sentinel.
Yeah.
It's not you though. It's your shadow, your echo.
Right, but I believe it's still
Nah.
goes that way.
Intelligence.
It does, but all right.
8.
So you get hit for 13 cold damage again.
13.
Let me update your hit points.
I'm at 19 out of 74.
And as the cold hits your body, you just feel it creaking in your joints. And you are paralyzed. Yeah, no, that Sentinel doesn't work on your echo. That would be fucking gay.
Yeah.
That would be so gay.
Yeah, because it says when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target.
Yeah, that would be super gay. Just like this absolute, completely renewable resource. Just put it anywhere to get attacks on stuff. That'd be super lame.
Now, I think echoes can do attacks opportunity, right, Charles?
They can because they are creatures.
Yes.
But yes, they're yes. All right. Bjorn, you went Echo, you went. Hilda's turn.
Hilda's gonna run up as close as she can. She's got 30 feet of movement. All right. She's going to, as a bonus action, put the Vow of Enmity on the dude.
Got it?
And she's going to take 2 attacks with advantage against him.
Yep.
24.
Yep.
Shit. Hang on. That one went to the floor. Natural 20. I don't even need to roll the second one. The natural 20 is going to be a Divine Smite.
Do it.
Alright, so D8. First attack. You want the total damage or you want the one with the radiant? Okay, I'll give you the total.
Yeah, just give me the total.
So, 12. And then she's going to do the Divine Smite at level 2. He takes 68.
Oof. He really, really did not enjoy that. He's still pretty... He's looking beat up.
Gotcha. That is... Yeah, that's her turn. That was her bonus action.
Okay.
She is also out of level 2 spell slots.
Sparks.
Sparks is going to... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sparks is going to move up about 15 feet. And then he's going to shoot twice with his crossbow.
You got it.
Is it 16? So it's 23.
Yep.
And that's going to miss. Okay. So 1d10. This is d10. 10 magic damage.
Got it.
And then
Bolt flies into him, and you see just ripples of through his onyx cape, and the magical energy of it striking true.
okay. And then he's going to use his bonus action to instruct the Steel Defender to run up and attack if it can, and if it can't, to dash to get to that close enough to within 5 feet of it.
He had to dash.
Okay. That's fine. Cool. EOT.
Lilith.
I think I missed part. Is there just one enemy right now?
No, Reverie's animated corpse is now fluttering, very angry.
Okay, well, I'm going to aim at the sorcerer. I don't think she'd feel great about firing at him, so I'm going to just dodge his mind whip.
Got it.
And that's is it intelligence save throw?
Yep.
14.
Although unfortunately, he's actually probably good at this one.
If he passes, then I'll use Ben Luck.
What is the save again? I'm sorry. Intelligence.
14. Yeah.
Intelligence saving throw, yes.
Yeah, 18.
I'm going to use Bend Luck. Wait, good question. I forget how this works. If it landed on 14, then does he still pass?
Yes. It goes in favor of the roller.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter because
Silvery Barbs.
put it directly on it.
Casting silvery barbs, or are you casting Bend Luck?
I don't have silvery barbs. What are we talking about?
Yeah,
Are you casting bend luck or not?
No, I'm not passing Ben Luck. I'm just gonna go for Tasha's Mind Lip, and if it fails,
Silvery Barbs got it.
That's why I moved up to be within 60 feet.
24.
yeah.
Big rolls.
He's
today.
got some. He's got some
Big
intelligence on him.
And
I
rolled
Yeah.
figured. That's why I was like, it was the gamble. It was worth a shot.
It's worth it.
He is a spellcaster.
Oh no! Wait,
still
that was
worth
way
it.
more than that. That was 26. Sorry, the saving throws are different than his plus, but it didn't matter anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
Where am I located compared to him? That's me, and he's behind us.
He's that big thing with the yellow
Okay,
on
he's
him.
on the circle. Okay, sorry, I'll be caught up now. I can actually see his computer. I'm gonna move a little bit. I just don't want to be in a direct path grouping compared to where everyone else is. If I can just move like 15 feet to the west.
Right and back, or left and back.
Yep, that way. Perfect.
You good there?
Yep.
All right. Up next.
Reverie. The poeticness of this.
Is he just next to me?
No.
He was
just-
flying. He's flying.
Oh.
Reverie comes flying down to you, not looking terribly jubilant at all. But he's gonna just attack you twice with his fists.
Can he be maniacally jubilant?
he comes down. How are you?
It's 18 for the first hit,
Yeah, that hits.
and more 26 for the second.
Yeah.
So you take
Wait, how did he roll a 26?
Because he's not normal
impressive.
Reverie right now.
I don't care. He's taking credit for it.
You take 18 bludgeoning damage as he punches you twice in the face. Brah, brah.
Damn, he gave you 2 shinies.
He told you twice.
Yeah. Ah, both my eyes.
And you're not concentrating on anything, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, that's one of the hardest things I remember to do. Ugh.
Yeah.
That's why I got these little tabs.
Yeah, that's a good investment.
All right, that is his turn. Up next, our Ashen Scholar friend. What is he gonna do now?
we didn't even ask his name.
He doesn't remember it.
Sparks would not have cared.
Yeah, yeah.
He did that. Ooh. So he's going to Misty Step again.
You're more powerful than I imagined.
A very familiar red beam comes flying off of his fingertip, and I need everybody in that area to make a dexterity saving throw, except for you, because you're paralyzed. You automatically
Paralyzed,
fail.
yep. And any attack that hits me should be a crit. It doesn't say melee, it just says any attack. The paralyzed creature is incapacitated.
The fireball
move or
can't crit.
speak. Okay, all right, cool.
Sorry, Adam, was I in that circle?
I'll tell you in a second.
No, I don't think so. It looks like me, Echo, or me,
Can I
Richard's
counterspell
Echo.
that if I know it's a spell?
Yeah, you could try.
I'll counterspell at level 4.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. Let me see counterspell real quick. Because he's casting it at level 6.
Oh, I
you
don't
should
think it works
roll-
like that. Then.
You have to roll.
There's a roll. Yeah, there's a roll off base. You have to roll for it.
Wait, good job putting it at level 4.
No, it's an ability check using your spellcasting ability.
I've
Making
never
ability.
actually used this before, so this is
At
new
higher
to me.
levels, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of the 4th level or higher, the interrupted spell has no effect if its level is less than or equal to the level of the spell slot you used.
So I need you to make a charisma spell check. So just roll a charisma check, ability check.
DC 16. Right?
Yes.
Which I have +3. So just whatever I roll +3.
Yep.
Yep.
Could I use Tides of Chaos to give myself advantage?
It's an ability check, I think.
It's an ability check.
Mm-hmm.
Because I
Charisma
really
check
like-
is an ability.
This feels like a crucial hit. It's really gonna suck, you guys. All right, dirty 20 with that.
All right, hang on. Let's see. Ability check? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Dirty 20 does pass. So he goes to fire this beam.
Fuck yeah.
It fizzles in his hand, and he looks at you menacingly as you're standing right next to him now.
Oh,
You son of a bitch! And then
just
you
rush
have
in.
you have to do the wild magic, right?
No.
Yes, you
uh,
do. I'm
don't-
going to roll it.
Oh, you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the
I didn't
price
think
to
you did
save you guys.
Fire! It casts fireball on yourself.
Hold on, everybody's like, yeah.
It would hit me
We're all
and
about to
him,
be like,
so it'd be worth
"Oh."
it.
I thought you didn't use
D1
the wild.
D100
I thought you didn't use the
on the
wild
table.
magic table until
What is it?
1.
is that 100?
It's 1.
100. Oh, 1.
You regain all expended sorcery points.
What a helpful thing. Counterspell and all your sorcery points back.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, it's bonus
Wow.
action to action. That's his turn.
Wild action gives wild.
So wait, so I just got my like meta magic points back. My spell slots are still used.
Yes,
Correct.
yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was
Yeah,
like, that'd
yeah.
be too cool.
So,
I would
the-
take
yeah,
that.
Yeah, you got like quicken spell and the stuff for
Cool,
that stuff.
yeah. My twin spell, I have that. Yep, it's in there now.
All right. And end of his turn. Bjorn, you're next.
I'm gonna run up to him. I'm gonna put my echo right next to him, and I'm gonna hit him because I am a one-dimensional character.
I don't know. You're operating in 2 dimensions.
All right, that doesn't hit. Fuck, that doesn't hit either. That doesn't hit either. God damn, whiff.
Oof.
That is the end of my turn, and yeah, I'm next to him, right? Okay. Yep, that's it.
Why
Wait,
is-
where's the ferry?
Right
Uh,
there too.
pretty close.
I want to be within 5 feet of the ferry, too.
I already moved you. So anyway, moving on.
Rip. Worst round of my life.
Echo, you're paralyzed this turn, but you may make another saving throw. Intelligence save.
Plus 0, 14.
You remain paralyzed. Hilda.
Oh yeah. Hilda's gonna run up to him.
Doesn't quite make it to 30.
Okay. She's going to. She's going to cast Bane on him.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Charisma saving throw.
Natural 20.
This motherfucker doesn't have.
With
Well,
advantage.
Get
yeah.
out of here, bro.
He
This
d-
guy's like negative 12 charisma.
He
He
does
gets advantage on
Yeah, I saw the
saving
double roll.
throws. The first one was a 4, so it was going to be bad.
I almost thought about Silvery Barb's Unit again, but
As a bonus action, I don't know if there's a bonus action or not. Is he within 10 feet?
Yes, of Hilda, yes.
Okay. Never mind. This would cost an action. That's the end of her turn.
You got it. Sparks.
He is going to. Yeah, she's gonna shoot him twice.
Got it.
Actually, you know what? I take it back. He's gonna shoot a guiding bolt at him.
Okay.
It'd be funny if, like, somehow.
Yeah, 25.
25
Ooh.
hits.
Guiding bolt. That's nice.
That's 4d6.
That's fucking fat.
Yeah, especially for the follow up because it's advantage.
Yeah.
That is 15 radiant damage, and whoever attacks him next has advantage.
Okay.
Adam just added 17 HP.
He gets lit.
And then he instructs his spider bot to run up and attack it. I think he should be able to finally reach it this time.
Are you gonna waste the
Unfortunately
advantage
not.
on the spider bot?
How what? He has 40 feet of movement.
Oh, sorry, I had 30 feet. Yes, he does have
I was like,
40
how
feet.
did he misty step the 30-foot spell and get farther than 40 feet away?
Because he walked before he cast it. You don't know.
No, he didn't do that.
I know.
I guess he
yeah,
could, though.
he
He
attacks
should,
where-
probably.
Trying to see if he has 1 or 2 attacks. I believe he has 1. Yeah, okay. That's gonna miss.
Okay.
Alright, so Yoti.
All right. Lilith.
Are they within 5 feet of me? Both of them?
No, he's within 10 feet of you, though. The big guy is. You could slide over and be within 5 feet if you'd like.
Both of them.
Okay. My plan is I want to get within 5 feet so I can use my bonus action to Misty Step and.
I'm going to retcon slightly. At the end of Sparks' turn, he looks down at you.
Intelligence saving throw.
Yeah. Does an 18 hit.
Reaction, deflect attack. He needs to roll that with disadvantage.
You're using reaction deflect attack?
From my still defender.
Stand by.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm so happy I got to eat. I've been waiting to eat to this whole show and drive home. It's been like 4 hours.
There wasn't any food at the show? Or is it just
Not
stupid
paying
expensive?
comedy club show food that sucks. It's just really bad food.
Within 5 feet. Yep. Okay. So he rolls it with disadvantage.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a good thing, I guess. But the next one was natural 20. So does 18 hit?
Yep.
Oh, well, it was a spell attack. Does spell attack still count towards?
It's still an attack roll.
Yeah, fair enough. You take
I mean,
9
so, right, Charles?
cold damage, and you need to roll an intelligence saving throw.
Are you still doing that roll to see if I get back the Tides of Chaos at each turn?
Yes.
I don't need it for this, but just for that, just to know. You said intelligence?
Yes. Take 9 damage.
17.
You are unaffected by whatever effect is currently. Wait, 17. Let me make sure. I think that's correct.
Wait, is Sparks or Lilith rolling?
Lilith.
Me.
Lilith.
Oh.
Yeah, you're unaffected by the paralyzing gaze. Okay, now it's your
Okay.
turn, Lilith. Sorry, go ahead.
What I wanted to try to do was to use my bonus action to get within 5 feet of both of them if possible, or one, so I can use my bonus action to Misty Step while I'm in summer, which will cause a reaction of fire damage when I Misty Step.
Cool.
And then once I get away, I want to shoot them with a fireball.
All right, we're,
Ball.
Fireball. Hell yeah.
You can't do both because it's 2 leveled spells.
One's a bonus action.
it doesn't
Yeah, but
matter.
it's 2
They're
leveled
leveled
spells. You can't
Well, then
cast 2
I will
leveled
just
spells.
move and shoot him with a fireball.
So
You're
you're
gonna
gonna take the
move?
attack of opportunity from Reverie to get away and then cast Fireball.
Well, he's only got his fists. What's he gonna do?
He is
For
going to
another
swing
shot.
at you.
Could be a fair amount, but yeah,
gonna-
that's the risk I'm gonna have to take.
I don't think
I
it's
mean,
going to hit.
You could Misty Step and then fire Bolt.
It's 15.
Misses.
All right.
I want to fire ball, and I've been practicing saying fire bolt all day.
If that's really true, I imagine D just thinks you're a fucking insane person.
Yeah,
I
random-
just car with him, I
Fire
was
bolt.
telling him about
Fire bolt.
Bolts.
All right. I need you
Danny?
to. I'm gonna move this. Tell me where you want the fireball to land. Here.
You want it to land? Where's
Ah,
Oh.
I'm not talking to you.
That is exactly what I'm going for, is for it to just hit those 2, which our circumference is...
Thank God you know the circumference of your own spells.
100 and... Is it 20 feet? Yeah. A 20-foot spell. So... If I hit it on Rev, the 20 feet wouldn't extend past him, correct? Or no, is that him you're pointing at? Or Rev's on the
Where do you
right?
want? Where do you want this? So here's a bad guy. Here's a bad guy. Where do you want the
I
spell
want
to
it in
hit?
front of them to where it's going to hit both of them, but not my friends behind them. It's a 20-foot radius.
So you want it 20 feet up to where they're on the edge of it, but in the 20 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
You
Or
want it right there?
15, right? Because it would exclude everyone else.
Right
I
there.
think that would hit herself. If she put it
Ricky,
right there.
shut up. Where do you want it, Danny?
If you're asking me to count these tiny squares, Adam, I can barely see them. 5, 10, 15.
So you want it 20 feet up from them. That's there.
Five, 10, 15, 20, 20. I'm 30 feet away from that dot. They're 20 feet away.
You are 5, 10, 15. You are 20 feet away from that dot.
Okay, well then drop it 15 feet from them, so I'm 25 feet away, and that's where I'm hitting.
Right there. Got it. They will make their dexterity saving throws. He will do so with advantage, which he needed. Dexterity save.
Whoever I see pass, I'm going to use bend luck to try to drop it down.
Okay, he rolled a 16.
Okay. I'm going to do my bend luck on him and burn my sorcery points. -3.
All right.
13.
Oh, that's a natural one, so he fails. Now this next guy, this is Rev. He fails. So they both fail. The Echo... Yeah. No, actually, I think he's okay. Yeah, no, the Echo is going to get hit, but the Steel Defender is okay. So the Echo is going to disappear. No big deal.
It's not a big deal to you, bro.
every time it's like seeing myself die.
You ever see?
I get to
you
do
ever
my
see The
DA damage.
Prestige? I feel like Hugh Jackman just falling into a drowning
Roll that fireball damage.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 37.
Woo! Let me see if Rev is still standing. Hell is he at? There he is. Oh yeah, he's all right.
Well, but he has weakness to fire because he's so dried out.
So the fireball erupts in this room, and for a moment, it is gorgeous in here with the explosion radiating off the shiny black obsidian walls, and then blackness as your eyes adjust back to the lower level light. That hurt them a lot. The echo is gone.
But the books are fine, which is all that really matters.
Yeah,
Everything else is burning.
The wall over here is scorched hardcore. We'll see what damage that caused. And I need to roll because of Tides of Chaos. Let's have a look. $87.
87. You cast Fly on a random creature within 60 feet of you.
So how many total creatures are within 60 feet?
I think
I think just one? Oh.
There are 6 creatures, so I'm going to roll a d6. 1, 2, 4, 5.
You cast Fly on the bad guy.
there's a 2 out of 6 chance.
Hilda is flying.
Hilda's flying?
Hilda is not okay with it. What the fuck?
All right, Zombie Rev is going to fly over to you.
Hey, wait a second. Why am I not next to both of them?
Because you use your echo to attack, not yourself.
No, but I said both of us. Whatever. We don't have to recon it. That's fine.
Okay. He's going to attack you. 2 punches coming at you. 19 and dirty 20, or natural 20 rather.
I'm gonna Silvery Barbs in that 20.
Nah, you can't. You use your reaction.
No, I use my minion's reaction. The Steel Defender has his own reaction. It's not mine. It's on his stat block.
That fucking face you're
I'm reading. Making sure. It makes sense. I'm just making sure. And when was your turn? Because you Silvery Barbs, but then you went. So you should. Yeah. All right. All right. No, the natural 20 does not hit.
Okay.
This one does hit. And 2d6 plus. Ooh, nice.
Hey, Ricky.
You take
hitting yourself.
13. You take 13 bludgeoning damage.
Lilith passes out.
Hilda's no longer flying.
She floated off the ground and immediately went back down.
I can fly. Oh!
And
Oh,
I'm
I
going to
guess-
roll any death saving throws. I'm going to roll them.
Yes, please. I like that.
End of your turn. He's going to look down at who's hit him hard. Hilda's hit him pretty hard. He's going to look down at Hilda and make his spell attack.
Who's pretty disappointed about the sudden gain and loss of life.
At disadvantage.
Why?
Because she fell, right?
No, she didn't
No,
fall.
no.
She just
gained the
Oh.
ability to fly
yeah.
Yeah.
She wasn't
and
up in
then
the air.
immediately lost it.
I like to imagine she was like, "You guys, I think I can fly," and then just jumped and it didn't work.
Yeah. I swear to God, I felt it.
It's
I felt like I could.
25 to hit, which is going to hit.
Yes, 25 hits.
She's going to take 12 cold damage and needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
12 elite intelligence saving throw. She has aura of protection, so doesn't matter on a natural 1.
Hilda is also now paralyzed. That was his thing. Oh, now it's his turn. Top of the round. He likes where this is going. He's gonna look over. Who else has hurt him? You hurt him really bad, so he doesn't like that. What's the range? 30 feet. Yeah, you're within range. So he points down to you, Bjorn. And this dark energy comes off of his hand and it shoots at your chest. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, thank God, that's something you're good at.
19.
Oh. All right, so you're going to take half damage.
It's going to be a casual, like, 30 damage.
Oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. So I rolled a 19. I thought con was solid. It's +3, so it'd be 22. I guess it doesn't matter. I still have damage.
Doesn't matter. You are taking half damage.
Jesus Christ.
So you take 20 necrotic damage as this energy hits you in the chest. And you just feel yourself like getting older. Gross.
My legs don't work like they used to.
I have so many tabs open. All right, so 22 or 20 damage, right?
Yeah, 20 damage.
Got it. And then curse that.
Thank God he did not do that to me, because it'd have been a crit.
Yeah.
It'd been a guaranteed hit and a guaranteed crit.
He's gonna move over here and then.
You all have overstayed your welcome.
That's his turn. Bjorn.
I'm going to run 30 feet towards him. Dropping the echo right behind him. And I'm going to attack.
Do it.
24,
Yes.
23.
Yes.
$23 damage.
23.
Oh, actually, I'm going to use my last Unleash Incarnation. So one more attack. 21.
21 hits. Yeah.
12.
12 damage.
Yeah.
He's looking really rough. End of your turn, right?
I know you're trying to fucking gay us. I'm like just looking for something there. I don't think I have anything. That's it. That's all I can do.
How many times can you use Unleash Incarnation?
3.
Right, a Constitution modifier.
No, it's not a modifier. It's just
No, that's You get
long rest.
Yeah, it'll go up. So it's based off of the number you get per long rest is based off your Constitution modifier.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, he is going to. That's the end of your turn, right? Just making sure.
Yes, he said so.
Okay. Oh shit. Echo, you were supposed to go before him. Wait, no, you're not. No, you weren't.
Yeah, he was
You
first.
go right after him.
Yeah.
Okay, end of your turn. End of your turn, he pulls out a little black pearl and crushes it.
I'll take all of you with me.
So from here. Everybody's within this.
We can't hear you, Adam.
60 feet from
Yeah,
that point.
so 60 feet from that point, that's going to be everybody. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Do the paralyzed people automatically fail that? No,
I don't
it
think
says
so.
creature yeah, it says strength and dexterity saving throws. They automatically fail. So Hilda's is 18.
Pass.
Echoes.
Not 20 pass.
Ugh. Echoes is 2 plus 7, 9 total.
9, okay. Fail.
Sparks is a 16.
16, I think that passes.
And do you need one from the Steel Defender? Was it within 60?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I don't think he has anything.
Yeah, 16. No, 16 doesn't pass. Sorry.
Saving throws, con plus 2. Well, con
17 passes.
plus 2 plus proficiency. He has a plus 5 to his con saving throw. Okay.
He gets an additional
Steel
one by.
Defender fails.
No, he gets plus 1 by being close to Hilda.
Yeah, he still fails.
Okay.
Okay, so I got a fail from Echo. Automatic fail from Lilith. Fail from the Steel Defender. Everybody else passes, correct?
I thought, did Sparks pass or fail with the 17? With the 16?
Fail. You said 17 passes.
Yeah.
Okay, then Sparks failed too.
So Sparks, Echo, and the Steel Defender and Lilith fail.
Got it.
So Hilda
This-
and Bjorn pass.
Necrotic energy just radiates from that circle of almost the dead center of the room, pulsing outwards. A few of you are able to resist some of the effects. Oh shit, how many dice was that? Not that one. This one.
If it's a attack, then it crits. Oh, never mind. He's not within 5 feet of me, so it's not a crit.
Yeah, it's not. It was a saving throw anyway.
Okay.
Shit, where are the dice?
I like all the moves he's making.
28.
3 ones.
28 damage total. Those of you that passed are going to take 14.
14.
I am.
If I'm already unconscious, as long as it's not more than my health, I didn't die, correct?
You know,
No,
but
it's-
Saving throw.
You get you automatically get a
failed save.
fail.
Oh.
Echo is unconscious. And Hilda is at 27 out of 67 now.
Sparks is at 22 of 59.
Bjorn, you should be at 4?
10.
10, sorry. And Lilith, you got that. Okay. That's what he does at the end of his turn. Echo, I got your death save right here.
Yes.
Okay. That's your turn. Hilda.
Hilda is going to.
Oh, wait, she's paralyzed.
She has an intelligence saving throw.
Yeah, at the end of her turn.
Yeah, so I'll do that now. Intelligence plus 0. 2.
Okay. She remains paralyzed. Sparks.
Sparks is going to shoot this guy twice.
Fire in the hole.
That'll miss. Both of those miss.
That's not good, buddy.
Not much I can do about it. Rolled a 2 and a 4. Steel Defender's going to attack Rev if they can get to him. 40 feet of movement. No, Rev, not the main guy. He knows. Actually, no, wait. Steel Defender's going to dash to the main guy. So 80 feet. Cool. And then Sparks is going to move over behind the pillar. So the pillar's between him and the boss. The one to the north, yep. One more step.
I mean, you're completely covered.
Oh, am I? Okay. Couldn't tell from the shadow.
Good. Lilith. I think. Yeah, Lilith. I got your roll here. Okay. And then this guy. Gonna come up and start punching you, Sparks.
Okay.
Nope. No. 2 swings and a miss. Oh, he
Seems
just
like
ends
they're
up
out.
punching the brick wall next to you. Doing the Caesar thing. Bummer. Okay, that is his turn.
Where is Caesar?
He didn't come through the rift with us.
Yeah. He stayed in the Feywilds.
He's just out there flexing.
What else can this guy do?
I hope he starts like a cult of buff dudes in the Feywilds that we run into later.
Later in life, we show up, they're just all in the trees like, huh.
Like bandits, and it turns out we're friends with their leader. Ah!
Yeah, he's definitely the biggest problem. So he's going to... step up here.
Did he Misty Step to do that?
Yes.
And then he's going to use that same thing that you just got hit with last time and point right at you and be like, I am going to win this. And he's firing at you, Bjorn.
Sorry, Adam. You said he Misty stepped over to that spot, right?
Yes, I said that. And then
Okay, I didn't hear
other
you.
people
That's why I asked
confirmed
again.
it. Okay, so spell.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, I
Doesn't
think
matter.
I gotta make a hit
It doesn't
first.
fucking matter.
No, yeah, it's not a
Just roll
roll.
the dice.
Well, it needs to know if it's half damage or full damage.
Yeah,
It doesn't
roll-
matter.
Okay.
It matters for if it outright kills you.
$40. What'd you get in Constitution?
He said 18,
Oh yeah, you passed.
so 20. So you're unconscious.
You're all going to die.
That's his turn. Bjorn, I got your death save.
Thanks, bro.
Okay. Echo, I got your death save. Okay.
Is
Got a
Lilith
bunch of people
paralyzed?
down.
Hilda.
Or Hilda, sorry. Yeah.
It's Hilda's
Intelligent-
turn. Yeah, intelligence
Saving throw.
Yep.
Plus, it doesn't matter. 19.
Hilda's back.
Only took 3 turns.
Hilda's back up in that ass with the resurrection. All right. Sparks.
Shoot that motherfucker!
You do that roll that ranged attacks have disadvantage if there's somebody within melee.
No. Spell attacks.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, he's going to shoot the boss twice.
Do it.
For fuck's sake. All right, no. Throwing time out. That didn't work either. 2 more misses.
Bro's got to get a new crossbow.
Spider's gonna run up and attack him.
Yep, he's within range.
Spider fucking hits him.
What do you get?
20.
Yep, that hits.
So he takes 1d8 plus 3. 7 force damage.
7. All right. So, how does that end him?
The fucking spider saved everybody.
So Sparks.
I thought
Sparks
you guys were gonna
turns-
die.
It was
Sparks
close.
turns and shoots this crossbow like twice, the heavy crossbow, and it goes ching ching. It's just like, fuck, do something. And the little spider like skitter, and like rears up with its 2 things, and like, this thing's huge, right?
Oh yeah, he's a big guy.
Yeah. So the spider rears up, like he climbs up him as much as he can. He just rears back and right across the throat. I think he has enough movement speed to get that far.
Yep. Skitters all the way up to him, and he's just watching this thing climb up him with this weird, sick fascination, and then gets hit in his throat, crumples into his original frail form. Those of you, so Hilda and
So this is gonna be important for time wise, because how long
we're
turns
still in
are.
fight.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we're still in fight.
All right.
But he crumbles into its original form, and you watch as this frail old man just decomposes in front of your eyes.
Gross.
Cool. What happens with Reverie?
He's
Reverie's
still there.
still there.
He's still conscious, attacking?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, animate corpse doesn't go away.
Yep.
Okay, that's Sparks' turn. Bjorn, I had your turn. Echo, I had your turn. Lilith's turn. All right.
If I'm dead, I'm gonna remember that you laughed like that, and I'm
Fucking chuckled at me.
Reverie is going to take a couple punches at you.
Yep.
I don't think that hits. 12
Nope.
and 14.
Nope. AC 15.
All right, so he takes a couple punches, smacks into the wall some more. Top of the round. Bjorn, I got your saving throw, buddy. Okay. And then I have Echo. Okay. And then I have Hilda.
now. Hilda is gonna run towards Lilith. How far away is that? 10 feet?
Yeah.
She's gonna action dash to get all the way there. And then that is her turn because it took her action to dash.
Okay. Sparks, your turn.
Sparks is going to take the attack of opportunity and run over to Bjorn.
That's going to hit 23.
Okay.
You take 9 bludgeoning damage.
All right. That puts me at 13. As soon as he gets to Bjorn, he's going to cast a second level Cure Wounds.
Got it. What is the health that Bjorn gets back?
2d8 plus 4. Am I rolling or are you rolling?
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
Okay. He gets back 13 HP.
You have 13 HP, Bjorn. Is he still there?
I think he stepped outside to smoke because he didn't think he was going to be brought back this fast.
I can still hear you, fuckers.
Well, then respond.
Right?
You have 13 HP now.
And then he's going to keep running towards Echo, whatever he has left of his movement speed.
30 total, correct?
Yep.
Got it.
And then bonus action, he's telling his bot to go attack Rev.
Wouldn't it be funny if the spider kills both of them?
Roll the attack.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
Takes 8 damage, 8 force damage.
Rev's still standing, but not looking good.
Okay. EOT.
Lilith, I'm rolling for you. Zombie Rev is going to attack the spider twice.
Okay. It has
21 and
Go ahead.
14.
14 missing.
Takes 11 bludgeoning damage.
Still standing! Still standing! He has 2 HP left.
The motherfucker's MVP! He's out here shaking with his limbs. What's up, motherfucker?
Bjorn, you have 13 HP. You're prone.
So stand is half my movement speed.
Yes.
How far away am I from Zombie Rev?
15?
I'm gonna move to Zombie Rev.
You know this is personal
Flesh.
because he actually came up himself instead of putting his echo there.
Yeah.
I want to shove my spear directly up Zombie Rev's ass.
Fire away.
You don't have enough movement speed to get around behind him.
It's a long spear.
It's got a bit of a curve in it.
19.
19 hits.
Oh, it's 20 and then 25.
Wait, you attack. How'd you
How
attack
you-
3 times?
I just miscalculated because I forgot the spear is +1, so it's 20 and then 25.
Oh, is the 2 attacks? Yeah, they both hit.
Yes. You gotta reroll the 1. 8 plus 2, 10, 15 damage.
Zombie Rev is impaled. You are Bjorn the Impaler with a fairy at the end of your spear.
I'd like it to come out of his mouth, and I want to hold him up.
Yeah, you got it.
All right.
Now, that was your turn, Bjorn. Up next is Echo. So, I realize there's no combatants left, but this could be
The
important.
time frame, yeah.
Yep, that saves.
Because there's 6 seconds per time
Yep.
to roll. So
Echo, that is your turn. Hilda.
Hilda is using 10 points from the lay on hands pool to give Lilith 10 health back.
Lilith. You awake on the ground.
I was gonna say, if I'm fucking dead and you laughed at me like that,
I'm never gonna
You're gonna be so upset. It's so mean.
It started poorly for you.
Yeah. With
You
the
were at
tit.
two. You were at 2 passes and 2 fails.
That's what I guessed. After
But you
didn't confirm it,
started
I was
at
like,
2
I'm gonna be
fails.
right on the fucking edge.
You started right off the bat with 2 fails, and I just rolled 2 passes in a row, and they were close.
So
all
I
right.
had 10 points.
Yes, you have 10 hit points. Hilda, anything else?
She will start moving towards Echo. So dashing will be 60 feet,
Yeah. All right.
and that's her turn.
Wait, can you?
Now
She dashed at him.
she can't. She used the action.
She can't use the action for the lay on hands.
Oh,
I
okay.
forgot.
Sparks.
Sparks is going to continue running to Echo. Can you get to him?
Can just.
He's going to use his last 2nd level spell slot to use Cure Wounds if Echo is still alive.
Echo is also on 2 passes and 2 fails.
Holy shit!
Echo gets back.
Bjorn,
Hey,
you were 1
roll-
and 1.
Roll a dice real quick just to see how clutch Ricky came in.
Echo gets back 17 health points.
You're good.
All right, cool. Whew. All right, I am at 17, correct?
Correct.
Okay, all right.
So you guys are all now
Beat
standing,
the shit.
beat up, alive, barely, and that is where we're gonna end tonight's session
Woo!
because there's a lot to
I was
explore.
when I kept missing those heavy crossbow bolts, I was debating so hard on whether or not to use a guiding bolt, but I wanted to save my last 2 spell slots for heals.
Dude, it was
Hey,
smart,
good-
but
good
my
decision.
goodness, it was
It
close.
got close. I thought
He was
when
so
I
close to dead, and then you missed those 2 shots. I was like, oh no.
This might be our
Oh,
first
somebody's
total
gonna
party
die.
kill.
Twice, like 2 times in a row. And
It also helped that Reverie
I
missed-
missed fucking 3 shots.
I
It
didn't
also
want
helped
to
that Reverie missed me twice, because if Reverie had hit me twice, I probably would have gone down.
dude. I didn't want to like back him off. Anyway, I'm gonna go do closing credits. We'll have a quick recap, but that was a fun one, guys. And
That was
Hell
awesome.
yeah.
Sparks MVP.
Yeah.
Oh, show.
No shit. Fucking, what's your defender's name? He needs a name now.
Yeah, he definitely needs a name.
We need
All
to
right, guys.
RP that.
Thanks for watching. Cheers.